Sorry about the slight delay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. There we go, OBS. Had to adjust some things. I had already worked on the audio options before stream, but when I booted everything up, for some reason, it was way louder than it was supposed to be. Turned out it was on my headphones end. Don't know why it wasn't interacting with the game properly, but welcome. Welcome. Lord Brambert, Tenwin, Lennon, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Caught the end of the Underrail stream, get protected in stand chance. I did cheese it a bit, but at least it was an area that, as I said, kind of made sense. They could send, if they sent the infantry up those stairs, I could kill them all. So they had to stay where their dreadnoughts could fight me. But since they had to do that, I could just run away from their dreadnoughts and not have to worry. So was it cheesy? Oh, it was fucking cheesy. Was it cheesy that actually kind of made sense within the limitations of the game world? Also true. Amplitude's second 4X game, and a game which still is hotly disputed if this is better than ES2 or if the opposite is the case. Well, we will find out. You're late by a couple of minutes, so you're fired. I was having to adjust some things. Kataka, calm down. I'm still doing better than most. Have you seen some VTubers? The fact that I try to start pretty consistently within about 5 minutes, I'd say is a pretty good one. I'd say that's pretty good. Monarch, a lot of people. My Kamiyoshi, my lovely Lucy, occasionally does 30 to 40 minutes past when she's supposed to start her stream, but your Oshi is never late. Always remember that. You got an endless legend right here. Okay, Lord Bramber, that one was a stretch. Okay. I know that it says they have a tutorial, but honestly, we kind of just jumped into Endless Space 2 back in the day, so we're just gonna kind of jump into Endless Legend 1. 6 empires, that's pretty much the same that we saw there. We're just gonna go with a normal game. We're gonna turn off custom factions, because there's no point there. Time turns, no. Timed battles, probably not. There's just autism demands her punctualness 99% of the times. We're gonna play one or maybe more games. We're definitely playing one. We're definitely gonna play one all the way to the completion. The aspect ratio is still a bit much, hard to read. I don't know what else I can do because this is already with the big UI option in the UI option menu. So I don't know exactly what else I can do. Dumping method. I have no idea. Well, that's a multiplayer thing, so it doesn't matter. Global events are random and affect all players. Empire scores. Advanced winter. I don't know what that means, but sure. Toggle the onset of dusk eclipse. I don't know what that means, but sure. Weather difficulty normal. Faction randomization. Did you get the community patch or go for vanilla? After taking a look at it, I went with the community patch because it seems like it just fixes a lot of things, all things considered. And a lot of the things that I saw some people complain about, like, oh, but I really liked this. It's like, that's basically a borderline exploit. And since I don't know what I'm doing, it doesn't matter that it's not in the game because I don't have a fucking clue. This will naturally reduce the late game challenge, the symbiotic blooms. Okay. If more play Broken Lords, they're hella fun. So here's the thing. The Broken Lords are, from what I've seen, that's my #1 pick for when we get to Endless Legend 2. So I'm not so sure about playing them here because I was considering playing some either... Firstly, I want to play something that... You all saw me play Planetfall, and I can be very, very passive when it comes to 4X games because I'm very much of the opinion of, why would I go to war when I can do other things to make my nation better? So I'm thinking of trying to pick something that forces me to be a little bit more aggressive. Draken is the peaceful race. They are dragons. Okay. How often visibility gets improved? Okay, so this all makes sense. I don't think we need to change anything here, really. World map summary. Normal, Pangea. Single large landmass in a vast ocean. Continent shape, regular. Two continents, 4 continents, few continents, many continents, large Pangea, large islands, random, custom. Something other than Pangea, mostly because I honestly think the sea content is kind of great. Okay, okay. I'm also hella passive in this game. Look through and give your thoughts on each faction. It would be neat. That's what I was planning on doing. We have all of the expansions. Single only, yes. What is the difference between 4 continents and many continents? What's the difference between 4 large islands and 4 continents, given the size of the fucking map? I'm the kind of guy that has cultural victory as his favorite in Civ 6. See, my problem is that I look at it as like, technically speaking, it would never be just one thing that got you victory, and so I tend to spread myself out a little too far instead of doubling down on one thing. Islands are different. Okay. Fine, we'll go with large islands. How about that? Large island. Well, either large island or just 2 landmasses in a vast ocean, 4 landmasses in a vast ocean. The world has a few continents. See, that doesn't. Maybe we'll go with a large world map size, but keep the empires at 6, and then we will go with large islands so that there's a little bit more room. Or maybe a few continents. There. Continent shape is, there'll be internal seas, random variation, irregular content. Continents may be disproportionately sized at varying distances. Chaotic, internal seas, highly deformed Let's go with disturbed. Temperature is temperate. Topography is average. World difficulty normal. Some empires can begin closer to each other if that results in a better starting point for the faction based on the terrain. There should be a minimum of 1 region between players if the region size is as recommended for the number of players. Well, we're actually doing slightly larger. Map is roughly 70 by 100 hexagons. All luxury resource types will be available. I'm fine with that. Okay. And generation presets. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I did not realize. Ariga gives the canonical map of Ariga. Part of me wants to do that then. Symmetrical, scattered. Never tried it myself. World size is huge. Oh, but I can still knock it down to 6, so I'm not having to be crazy with this. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Is there anything we can change with that? No. Okay, yeah, no. We'll go with the canonical. We'll go with the canonical layout. Map is roughly 80 by 120 hexagons. All luxury resource types will be available. Or maybe we could go with 8. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take a look at our choices here. Let's just go down the list. We've got the Mycara, main victory type supremacy. Ancient dwellers of the subterranean realm of the mycelial webs stretching throughout the crust. The Mycara are one of Ariga's oldest species. Legend has it they have broken onto the surface many times through the ages in their eternal struggle with the great Urkhan beasts. They have their settler, Ipotane, ranged units, Gorgons for melee, I'm assuming, and Chamblers for that. Oh, wow. Creeping oh, wow, they have a lot of things. Hold on. Single city, no settler production. The Mycara and the Forgotten are DLC factions. Okay. Twilight Flourish with dust in the air. Okay, we're gonna leave out the fluff, the flavor text. Let's focus on just the rule set for right now. If we can read more about the stuff otherwise in when we actually get into the game. Single city, no settler production, creates fungal blooms at point of interest to exploit the tile while granting extractors. Assimilation access on pacified minor faction villages. Tunnel entrances on temple and unspoiled ruins, allowing fast travel. Okay. During eclipses, you can swiftly deploy fungal brooms using dust. Okay. Organic defense, 20% fortification recovery per turn on cities. Overgrown cities. Captured cities become overgrown. Initiating symbiosis once completed. Symbiosis grants a unique trait different for each faction. Overgrown cities only route the output from tiles to the main city, while any further development is impossible. Urkan politics. Less Urkan taming costs and influence costs for each controlled Urkan. Meaning that the top 5 are usually a bit more complicated. Oh, you mean Mykara to the Forgotten are DLC factions. Okay. I love single city factions. I mean, they do make things, it changes how you view these kind of games. In the same way that doing single colonized world runs in Stellaris can be a bit weird. Yeah, cultivation, so they get additional food on city during summer, additional food on city, -1 dust from city upkeep. Interesting, okay. Inefficient extraction, they get way less resources from the strategic resources. Organic industry gives a bonus of industry production equal to 15% of food production. Urkan encampment allows you to garrison units in tamed Urkans you control. 5 max slots on Urkan, 2 reinforcement positions. Okay. The Gorgon, the Shambler, and you start with the topography science. Okay. The Kapaku, main expansion type victory, or main victory type expansion. God damn it. Survivors of the decimation of their own world, the Kapaku have slumbered for centuries as they cross the stars, emerging onto Auriga's horrifyingly vibrant and green lands. They have a single aim: to recreate their own world of ash and lava. Settler, Stone Sentinel, Geomancer, and Golem Rider. Okay. Can only see, gather, and use food on volcanic terrain. Armies have health regen on volcanic terrain, and Kapaku units and heroes gain bonuses on volcanic terrain. Okay. The main quest, Shaman's Knowledge. Locate complexes on their own and explore neighboring regions and enjoy greatly increased effects from them. Okay. Endless Fascination. Gets better science on ruins. Units have a special army function to form a volcano forming device. Okay. Upcoming dust eclipses are always predicted. Golem camps. Units can be garrisoned at the camp, +1 bonus. Population on city, only 1 per city. Siege engineering. Okay. Golem Rider, Geomancer, Stone Sentinel, that's their main army forces. They start with the Alchemist Furnace and Topography. So additional terrain with science and additional blue on city. And oh, they get the same thing that the Vaulters in Endless Space start with, where they start with a strategic resource, 1 of each, basically. The Morgar. Main victory type expansion. Constructed creatures that broke out of their prisons deep beneath the oceans. The Morgar are driven to seek the surface by forces they do not understand. Once the planet is theirs, however, their ambition may not be fully sated. Neptunian. Free embark and disembark. Improves transport ships unlocked by the shipyard technology. +4 movement on water during dust eclipse. Okay, so this is your water faction. Catspaw can take control of roaming armies or fleets, can identify other empires, privateers, or armies controlled by Catspaw. Okay. I've always imagined them as talking very deeply raspy and wet. Yeah, no, I can see that. Okay, sea traders, hydrophilic, they gain additional industry and science on any tile with seas, lakes, or rivers. Can make pacified villages hostile again. So they, oh, okay, so they're also your subterfuge faction. That destroys units of the Cursed Empire. Extra dust. Leviathan. The Breaching Wave. Morgar can locally break the systems designed by their jailers to inhibit their mental powers. Okay. Masterminds, boars, leviathans, shipyards, and aquapulvistics. Need an exploited river tile to be built, +2 dust on terrain with river during the summer. Okay. And they also get, they start with the shipyard and the heavy transport ship. Okay. The Alayi. Main victory type quest. To survive the horrors of the Dust Wars, the Alayi scattered themselves to the cold places of Auriga. Now that the Guardians have awakened, they're coming together, hoping to save Auriga and rebuild the life they once had. So these are your bat monks, right? If I remember correctly. Your units are only sea-based, with their only land-based unit being a support caster. The main playstyle being to take control over minor factions and use them for their front lines. Ah, okay. Call over Riga. I'm assuming that's 2 movement on units during the Dusk Eclipse and +1 action points on units during Dusk Eclipse. Plus 15% something per morale on something units. Oh, so they're plus something per morale on their own units, I'm assuming. Mercurial Diplomats reduces declaration costs for war or diplomatic declaration on Empire during winter and during summer. 100% margin of error for season predictability on. Okay, so these guys are really good at random events. Are not as random with them. They have a little bit of forewarning. Pearl clusters. Close-knit insular faction. They have fewer offspring to keep them close to home. Additional expansion disapproval generation on cities, additional ownership recovery rate on cities, and additional growth required per food. Oh, that could be dangerous. Low growth rate can be a death sentence, especially given I don't know the game very well. Plus 20% something when activating a luxury booster for each other active luxury. Okay. A Garth or Sacred Garden is a center of work. Lowers approval? Oh, but you gain approval per extra level on city tile. Can be used as a resource extractor. It gives a lot of resources. Shipyard and the Sci-Fi. Okay. The Forgotten. We have the Supremacy style victory. Masters of Deception, Infiltration, and Sabotage. The arrival of the Forgotten among the factions of Riga will change everything. From pillaging extractors to assassinating governors, the rules of conflict will never be the same. Obviously. Ooh, science phobic. Cannot see, gather, or use. No research. No science. Technologies bought with dust. Interesting. Auriga have winters that start small, but get more and more intense as the game goes on. The Ali are the only faction that start with an innate way to handle winters easier than the others. Okay. Oh, my neck. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Foragers gain loot when destroying villages. Dust Opportunists during eclipses. Infiltrate Forgotten Spines gain Dust Opportunist infiltration action, allowing them to steal dust from others. Can perform, technology copy, practice pillage. Dust Sense, 100% pillage from Empire. Kaudata Sanctuary. So they have more predictability on for seasonal predictability. Infiltration cost is massively reduced in the winter, and infiltration action cost is reduced overall. Additional security and additional stuff on infiltrated heroes. Oh. Hot damn. Rogue Handle, welcome. Good to see you again, man, and thank you for the hot damn five fucking gift sub. Fucking A, man. Thank you very much. Oh, hot damn, welcome. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good one, man. We're getting started on Endless Legend and in preparation for Endless Legend 2 coming out. Oh, please tell me it's not gonna play that alert 5 times in a row. No? Are we good? Okay. I thought maybe I was gonna have to mute it. All right. Where were we? Good game. Welcome, Rogue. Welcome. Good to see you again. Yes, but we're going through everything because I'm not even sure who I'm playing yet. Predatore, Assassin, Mist. They start with Pillaging. Unlocks Camouflage, Detection, and they start with Search Party. Reduces by 10% the odds to loot nothing after a search on the ruins, and increases by 5% the odds to get a loot or an event. Okay. We have Wild Walkers. They mainly do Wonder Victory types. Let me guess, these are your classic Wood Elves. Wow, I can't help but notice all of these guys have really long trait lists, and then you go to like the standard factions and they're like half the length. Faction of creators and builders. These people strive to build rocks and trees into great monuments. Their relationship with dust is intense and dangerous. Under its influence, they can explode into berserker rages. The Kari Ranger, Agache Shaman, and the Tene Walker. I always played Vaulters. I did play Vaulters in Endless Space 2, and they are on my list here. We will see. We will see. Provides the ability to detect opponents' armies in your empire and adjacent regions, which will be displayed in the form of an exclamation mark. Okay, that's good. They get forewarning. Dust Divination. During eclipses, sharing ability is active on all regions of the map, and movement through forest costs half a point instead of 2. +1 production on terrain with forests during the summer. Wave the Woodland, 25% defense in forests. They have their units. They start with the sewer system. Additional happiness, some additional approval, and -1 dust from city upkeep. And they have cultivation, so more food. Broken Lords, main victory type expansion. Faction of Knights dependent on dust for survival. They exist only as spirits wrapped in armor. They are noble warriors who wear the polished armor of chivalry and adhere to its ideals, even though they are material and have lost much of their humanity. They're settler, they're stalwarts, they're riders, and they're dust bishops. Cannot see, gather, or use food. Can use dust to create population. Cannot use HP regeneration. Can use dust to heal units. Broken Lord's main quest, Soul Burn. During Eclipse, units and heroes gain a new army action that greatly boosts their attack at the expense of health. Dust Efficient. They gain a +1 dust on all terrain with dust. Good. Advanced Alloys. Unlocks tier 1 weapons made of titanium or glass steel. And reduces the initial cost for all such items. Okay. And Empire Mint, and it automatically just gives yourself +5 additional dust and 15%. Okay, very straightforward. This is your economic military faction. We have our Vaulters. Glad to see they keep like the geometric designs that they ended up. I like the commonalities that I can see between the designs here and the designs in Endless Space. Holy Resource provides the ability to find a strategic resource as a holy resource which can be used as a booster. When the booster is activated, it gives teleportation. The Mazzari are just a reskin of the Vaulters. Oh, you're right, they are. That's a bit weird, but okay. Knacks for Knowledge, +1 research on terrain with science. Mazzari being the original faction of the Vaulters and the United Empire split from. Ah, okay. Veins of Auriga, +1 resource on strategic resource extractor. That's pretty good. Deep Generator. The cost indicates the holy resource has to be chosen. Okay. Strengthening of the vault. Right, because they're getting ready to just fuck off. They're getting ready to just leave. Endless Recycling. Clever Engineer, +14 on City Center level 2, but, oh, massive dust upkeep. Okay. They have their Dawn Officers, which are those axe-wielding Viking-looking dudes. They're Marines with crossbows. They're Titans, which, actually, Giant Construct of Relic Machine and Magic. Okay. They start with Open Pit Mine and Public Library, and yes, there is no difference. They have the exact same thing with them. Though these, yeah, main victory type is science for both of them. Though they have slightly different, yeah, they have a different layout for their units. Okay. You got a hype trigger. Yeah, thanks to Rogue dropping fucking 5 gift subs out of nowhere. Horatio. I mean, yeah, but that was like one dude. Pilgrim split off from the UE, United Empire, and the Sheridan are a subfaction of the UE. Okay. Well, moving on. We also have the Necrophages, main victory type, Elimination. A hive people that survive by ingesting or converting others as they infect them with their plagues. The Necrophage are scavengers and survivors, always hungry and always hostile. They are viewed as a scourge by the other peoples. Not surprising. Forager, Necrodrone, and the Proliferator. Recycling, +1 cadaver per any unit defeated in battle. +1 recycled stockpile per 8 cadavers. Rising Dead. During eclipses, recycled stockpiles create 1 battleborn in the target city in addition to the food bonus and combat yield twice the cadavers. Lower food across the board. +2 food per pop per village in non-converted cities. Cellulose mutation decreases the cost of all districts. +5% health regeneration when inside your borders. No peace and alliances, no diplomatic technologies, no bribing and talking. Okay. And +10% attack per declared war. Cannon fodder reduces military and hero upkeep across the board. From the ability to gives the ability to sacrifice 1 pop, plus 30 approval during a limited time. Duration depends on population remaining in city and can be accumulated. Plus 2 per pop in city just before sacrifice. Cannot be used if there's a siege. Okay. And there's their units, and they start with the Alchemist Furnace and the Necrodrome. Look significantly more human than they look in EL2. Yeah. The Ardent Mages. Victory type Science. Primary power of these sorcerers comes from their anger. Having survived a long history of slaughter and starvation, powers that they discovered and that permitted them to survive were those based on dust magic, agony, and rage. Okay. Warlock, Zealots, whatever the fuck that is. Power through pain, can choose arcana pillars and spells at a lower cost and traits. Rising Fire. During eclipse with low health, enjoy bonus damage as well as attacks from Ardent Fire. Arcana of Agility. City Improvement. Pillar of Speed. Arcana of Materializing. So that gives... Okay, so this gives combat bonuses. This gives economic bonuses. Okay. Dust Mechanics, +1 Arcana level for all pillars in the Empire. And that gives influence bonuses. Dust Purifier, +1 Arcana level for all spell. This is your pure spellcasting faction. This is your pure spellcasting. I mean, yes, into the base units of Necrophage and EL1 look vaguely humanoid. The others don't. They worship Zon-Kathon. Magical Phoenix. It doesn't look like it, but okay. The Painosphere. Mages hardened by the everyday pain rituals that would cripple lesser mortals. +1 Arcana level for all spells on the Empire. So yes, this is your spellcasting faction. This is your strategic, like, ability faction. Yeah, Arcana of Renewal, which gives food. Arcana of Matter, which, gives science. It has Revive. Oh yeah, it does. The Roving Clans, economic win. Traders, explorers, and adventurers. The Roving Clans are nomadic and mercantile. They traverse Oregon, the great beasts of burden. The clans bringing commerce and hard-headed negotiation to the far corners of the world. Nomadic cities. Can relocate cities and ground districts at will. During eclipses, they get 20% additional health regen and some other buffs. Additional city upkeep during winter. Trade route bonus during winter. Okay, yeah. Insider trading, additional information on the market work. Receives 8% of every transaction fee paid by other empire. Oh, that sounds like it could be very good. Why could I suddenly see someone playing a multiplayer game with a bunch of newbies and being like, yeah, guys, don't forget to use the economy system, while the guy who actually knows what's going on is playing the traders and is just getting a cut of everything everyone does? Interesting. Keys to the market. Can use the market ban option. Ban option prevents to be the target of a market ban. Okay. Make trade not war. Cannot declare war. Commercial and research agreements are free. Lower upkeep on privateers. Does not apply to mercenaries spawned by converted villages. 2 times health on mercenaries and more faster movement speed for mercenaries. That being said, they do have their cavalry units for the most part. They have Imperial Coinage. Standardized Coin. Okay. Unlocks the resource and stockpile selections of the marketplace. And mercenary market. Okay. We have the Draken. Diplomatic Victory. Ancient and venerable race. The scholars of the Draken implies lore, history, of wisdom above all things. Few in number. But exceedingly powerful. They do not seek war, but rather relations, information, and knowledge. Faction histories, artifacts, and ruins are highly prized, while wealth, military power, and advanced technologies are viewed as insignificant. They're kind of like the culture from the Rise from Ruins DLC for AOW4, because they can move their cities. Yeah. The roving clan cities are on top of giant beetles. Interesting. Reckoning, Wyvern, and the Ancients. Gives the Empire the ability to force truces, peaces, or alliances on a targeted empire. So what I'm hearing is that if you play the Draken, or if the Draken spawn in a game that does not have the Necrophages, or maybe the Ardent Mages, they can kind of just force everybody to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. If you play them right. Reduces diplomatic costs during dust eclipse. Empire plans are unlocked one era earlier. Gives the Empire the knowledge of the starting positions of every player. Oh, yeah, no, if you're a capable player, that's a bit much. Canonically, the Ali, the Draken, and the Makar are the only natives of Auriga. Everyone else was put there by the Endless or arrived on their own. +2 to science on terrain with ruins, +3 to influence. They start with Empire, Mint, and Language Square. Okay. Just the necrophages are the problem. Yeah. And the cultists. A strange cult led by the creation that are the remnants of the Endless, the Queen imprisoned within her indestructible throne in the capital city, and the Unspoken, a wandering and perhaps insane being of enormous power. Left alone on the planet for millennia, they've turned against their creators and sworn to destroy every trace of their existence. Can't help but notice that this thing has a lot more description than everyone else. To do so, they recruit, train, and arm lesser beings from the tribes and vagrants that live scattered across the surface of Auriga. Regardless of where they are or to whom they have previously sworn allegiance, when a tribe turns to the cult, it does so until its death, monolithic, fanatic, and ever-expanding. The cult of eternal end will spare no effort, cost, or sacrifice to see that its will is done. Cultists were made by the community. We got our settlers, we've got the preachers, the fanatics, and the nameless guard. High seat of the Queen, constructed around a single city that is the religious center. This faction creates no new cities and therefore cannot produce settlers. However, their city center can be built up to a higher level than any other faction, becoming a truly impressive and powerful metropolis from which all of Auriga could be ruled. On minor units. Okay, so a whole bunch of bonuses for your city level and city center applying to all the minor faction units that you get or that you recruit. Can convert pacified villages. Converted villages are lost to the original owner, give all advantages of pacified villages in the main city to the new owner, will exploit FIDs on their title and the 6 tiles around them for the main city of the new owner, will lead strategic and luxury resources with the adequate technologies, regularly spawn a mercenary unit, cannot be retrofit for the new owner, will increase by 10 the upkeep of the main city and by 20% the influence cost of each tier of the Empire plan. So yes, so these guys mean their mere presence causes problems for everyone else because they're constantly going to be trying to take away your minor factions. Plus 100 more fortification on main city, plus 1 max unit slots in their militia. Captured city is immediately raised. Plus 1 industry stockpile per pop when a city is raised. Destructive analysis, plus 1 science stockpile per pop when a city is raised on Empire. We are Legion, plus 40 EXP when recruiting a converted unit on the Empire. Okay. And they start with Language Square and Military Science. Okay. Well, fuck. Part of me does still feel like the Vultures are not a bad choice as far as starting, you know, character goes, shall we say. Provides the ability to find a strategic resource as a holy resource which can be used as a booster. When the booster is activated, it gives teleportation between cities and plus 200% holy resource per turn during winter. Once again, no faction that outright sticks out as generic except maybe the Vultures. Even there, like, I can't really, I don't know, teleportation and like their whole thing with like, they still build like some technological things. So they're not fully generic. They're not like, if anything, the only one that's really close to generic is the Wild Walkers because they're wood elves. They're wood elves. Like, it's really hard to say that they're not just wood elves. I do like the idea of having the pure magic faction. The Broken Lords still sound really cool, but I do kind of want to save them for Endless Legend 2. The Alai, I'll admit the regular bats look a little weird, but those monks and like the Seekers look pretty badass. Like, they look pretty good. Colonization, Forest Rage, and Celebrate. So their standard units are ranged. Block, Forest Rage, Long Range, Point Blank Power, Sharp Senses. Bark skin, forest rage, slow down. Techno lover. Point blank power. Yeah, these guys are more like frontline infantry range units. Dawn officer. Count as cavalry. Interesting. Then you want a Mycaran hero in your city since you want the food bonuses madly for your gameplay. Game is explicit about the idea of converting minor factions to fill out your unit roster. As you note, many armies straight up lack melee units. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Or at least not like decent ones. Because it seems like the settler can be used as infantry, but they're obviously not very good at it. Aside from the fact that all settlers seem to be armed with spears, which makes them quite effective against cavalry. Rising Fire. Power through pain. And can choose Arcana Pillars and spells at a lower cost in trait points. During eclipses, units with low health enjoy damage, bonus damage as well as attacks from Arc Fire. What's the main quest? Legends speak of places and things you do not see on the world of Auriga. It's time to learn more about your planet, your past, and in this way preserve your future. Using settlers is a bad idea considering they cost a pop to build. Oh, okay, then yeah, no. They're just for settling. To lose one is a major loss. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they even have the same main quest. So yeah, it's literally... Is dust the goal of life or merely the best way to keep score? Whatever it is, you're ceaseless in your efforts to understand and acquire it. What better way than dig into the secrets of the past and those who first mastered it? While many of your people have grown slovenly and soft, the rigors of survival and study have kept you and your clan strong. Now your brother has been killed and the signs lead in many confusing directions. Require all the strength you have and all the pain you can sustain to solve the mystery and secure the future of the Ardent Mages. Basically Vaulters and cooler Vaulters. Yeah, pretty much. They gave him that black and orange color scheme. They knew what they were doing. I mean, the orange is still present on the Vaulters, but the black makes it pop a lot more. Mycara main quest. A Vaulter leader saved by the Mycara after the slaughter of her people slowly comes to terms with a new existence and the strange symbiosis between the Mycara and the Urkons. After the destruction of their homeworld by the machines, terraforming robots of the virtual Endless, the concrete Endless brought the Kopaku to Auriga, promising the world that they could transform into another fiery Eden. The Kopaku discover Auriga is not the empty world their saviors led them to believe. The custodian Aktil begins to wonder what secrets this new world holds. An entity that is a single mind of many bodies, Morgar has a powerful compulsion to dominate and control the minds of others in order to achieve their ultimate intent. There are many questions that we'd like to answer. Who are I? What do I come from? Where do I come from? Where do all these strange one-minded beings who get in our way? Why am I driven to do what I do? And how will I know that I have succeeded? Mastermind is a support unit, the Vor is a frigate, and the Leviathan is a submersible. Okay. Obviously, I'm guessing if the Morgar get going on a map with a lot of water, they can become a pain in the ass to deal with. Sounds like the Endless wanted to have the Kopaku scour Auriga with lava. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting stuff. I am not sure who I want. Part of me also likes the Mycara just from the having only a single city to have to worry about. Right? That is... Wait, or did I misread that? Because it sounded like they only had one. Yeah, single city. Yeah, the Morgar have a unique ability to put a black spot on another faction, letting any faction attack them without negative effects, no matter the diplomacy. Ooh. Interesting. The Kopaku sound interesting. Supremacy, expansion, quest. What even is their quest? It's time to rebuild the Ala'i civilization. You must preserve your world and your goddess, Mother Auriga. Unlock this mystery of the enigmatic pearls and burst forth from the dark season. The destinies of your nation and your planet are intertwined. Let's hope you can save both. Single city is neat, but it misses out on the Empire building. Kill it with fire. I'm not gonna lie, the Kapaku are kind of interesting, and it is kind of hilarious that it's like, oh yeah, this world was literally given to us by the Endless. Get fucked, everybody. They wanted to use us as a living fucking terraforming weapon. Utilize strategic resources to create machines that will change any terrain into a volcanic one. Morgar need minor faction units for land battles because their only land unit sucks. Oh, okay. I'm kind of drawn from a pure aesthetics point of view. I like the Ali'i. Like, especially the monk. For some reason, the artwork for the monk, I just really like. The Garth, or Sacred Garden, is a center of work, study, and devotion, as well as a focal point for the power of the pearls and the magic of Riga. Fortification, so it's just a huge, huge buff. But I'm guessing you have to be careful with where you place it. Once again, drooling over the idea of an RPG set on any planet in the Endless Universe, the kind of diversity and creativity RPG can slay. Kapaku are my second most favorite faction in the game. It's just, it seems like they are the most invested in, like, transforming their environment, aside from the Maikara, obviously. But that, whereas the Maikara can kind of work with other nations and the other groups aren't as invested in terraforming, the Kapaku spreading what they do actively harms the other factions because they can work in an area that other factions can't. Yeah, I'm split between the Kapaku and the Ali'i. Let me take a look here. Creations of the Kapaku shamans, the sentinel golems are the rugged front lines of their army, strong but slow and more effective with battlefield guidance. Spellcasters capable of long-range attacks, the Geomancer's real strength comes from supporting the frontline golems by harnessing the power of the land. And Golem Rider, the combination of Kapaku and Golem Mount is a formidable one. These units can play a crucial role in the early stages of the battle. Uneasy with other people, the faction feels most confident, courageous. See, this is also might be good because I'm not as confident with my ability to do the whole mix and match of units from other factions or from minor factions. So having a faction that does try to focus a little bit more on its own units could be good. And also, you know me and my luck with random events. So having something that gets the predictability of those seasonal events might be a very good thing. Faction cannot help that their psychology, moods, and actions are strongly affected by the extreme seasons of a region. Okay. Close-knit and insular faction, they have fewer offspring and prefer to keep them close to home. 150% expansion disapproval generation, 100% ownership recovery rate on cities, and 100% growth required per food population of the empire. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. 100% growth increase required food per population. Expansion disapproval sucks. Yeah, that's my only real issue. Endless fascination. Science received on successful ruin search, +3 on terrain with ruins. Let me take a look at the rest of this. Provides a rubble stockpile generated by dealing siege damage to enemy city fortifications. Display a siege damage counter in the empire. So this gives you they're meant to break cities. They can break cities pretty well. Units can be garrisoned at the camp. Bonus, +1 bonus population on cities, only 1 per city. Okay. Expansion disapproval puts a permanent, as long as too many cities stands, negative on the happiness of your empire. Having like 5 cities and your cities are stuck at rebellion. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that might not be such a good one then. During eclipses, locate confluxes on their own and explore neighboring regions and enjoy increased effects from confluxes. In summer, upcoming dust eclipses are always predicted. Gain bonus stats on volcanic terrain in battle. You know what? I think it's gonna be the Kapaku. I think it's gonna be we're gonna I think we're going to do what the Endless said they wanted the Kapaku to do, which is to terraform Ariga in the way they want it. Get fucked, everybody else. All right, we're gonna go with the Kapaku. Everyone else is gonna be random. No handicap. We're just gonna go in on normal. Across the board, we're gonna use the Auriga, the actual Auriga map, because why not? It feels wrong to be the fire faction and be blue on the world map. So we're gonna go for like a burgundy color. There we go. I'm gonna let the AI just randomize everything else. So we will not know who we end up against, and I don't know what the Auriga map looks like, so let's find out. Oh, cutscene.
Our world was a paradise of ash and fire until the gods brought their doom upon us.
Fucking endless. Fucking with everybody's planets.
Even with our golems, our ingenuity, we were no match for their power. Broken and scattered, we would have perished if not for our saviors. They brought us to this world, gave us a new purpose. And new powers to make it ours. And we will make it ours. No matter the sacrifice.
Like, it still has that vaguely villainous vibe to it, but it's like they were quite literally told, like, yes, this world will be yours. Go and, you know, make it yours by a literal god race. Okay. Playing new content. I have no idea what any of this means. Monstrous Tales delivers a raft of new questlines, including separate, unusual, multi-part adventures into ancient truths that are nothing less than monstrous. Haha, lol. Okay. Dismiss. Symbiosis adds the great Urkhan beasts who surface from Auriga's depths in the Mycara faction. Okay. Yep, the Dust Eclipse phenomenon, brand new volcanic terrain, and the interstellar visitors, the Kapaku, major faction who can only gather food from volcanic terrain. Fucking endless, turning our lava paradise into a jungle world. I think it's more or less confirmed that it was the Sowers, a faction from ES1 that took their world. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Well, I think it said it was the virtual, it was the machines of the virtual endless is what it, I think is what it said in their description. Come to Auriga, equipped machines to transport into the paradise of basalt and lava. Upon discovering the world inhabited, though, they are racked by great seasons of intense dust activity. Pocket will need to fight to realize their dream. This is all the DLC, I'm assuming. Yeah, Tempest adds oceanic point of interest, sunken ruins and fortresses for Morian ships. Advanced system of naval warfare with a weather lair and the Morgar major faction. Reskin of items and new tracks and music and its legends. Thank you. Lost Tales. 23 new quests related to the minor factions. The Shifters. Alter and the Shifters major. Is that really what they're called? The Shifters. Huh. And they are willing to do whatever it takes to protect her. Okay. Yep, the Forgotten. The Guardians, additional cooperative and competitive quests, global events, legendary deeds, legendary builds. Frozen Fang adds the Geldiris minor faction, the Draken hero Namkong, and the Song of Only Ice faction trait, unlocked by the Endless Legend founder or emperor. Okay. The Mizari, reskin of the Vultures faction, previously unlocked by Dungeon of the Endless founder or Crystal Packs. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. We don't have a damn clue where we are at. I don't even know where we're at. Okay, so I think I'm in the right spot as far as where my VTuber model is, because it seems like a lot of stuff is down in the lower left-hand corner. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, so we're dealing with civilization rules. I don't even start with a city yet. I have to settle it. Oh, okay. Bunch of things are in the lower right-hand corner. Just the end turn button. It's not that big of a deal. The dark season is coming. Ooh. Okay. Yep, 8 players. Select for any army without orders. Click this to show. Oh, yes, please. I would actually like to see the hexagon so I know where the fuck I'm going. Thank you, game. Oh, okay. That's okay. Don't need that up all the time, but we definitely need that up right now. If you click on the tiny button next to the bottom right, you can see the resources that you check. Yes, I have just discovered that. So as our faction, we are getting plenty of value out of our lava tiles. It just does severely limit what we're able to actually. So that's a river of lava. I have to wonder if we will get a bonus for that. But I'm assuming. What is this? Temple ruins. +1 industry from volcanic terrain. +1 from barren soil. +3 from endless fascination. That's research. There are anomaly tiles that give unique bonuses if you settle in their area. So for like if I, okay, we start with 2 stone sentinels and a settler. We can only have 4 units maximum in the army right now. I'm thinking we put the settler here so that we're next to the ruins. And it gives us a nice spread. We can get food from these tiles while getting industry and dust from these tiles. Top left, you can click and look on your units. Oh, this UI is a little bit more familiar. Empire plan. Military, science and industry. Look around a little so you don't miss an obvious anomaly. What does an anomaly look like? Like, there's a strategic deposit over here, which is the, that. But the problem is, Tenwin, is that that's too close to our terraformed zone. Like, we need to stay close to the lava at the very least. Oh, and there's something over here, because there's a fucking city over here. Can I send one of my sentinels just on his own? Yeah, you've encountered a minor faction, the Nija. Bird-like in their appearance, the Nija are closer to humanoid than one might think. The young are birthed, not hatched. Like other advanced peoples, their habitats are carefully chosen for defense, foraging, and observation. They give us access to a strong flying melee unit. To split units, you need to click on the split button down at the left. I mean, no, I just clicked on one unit and separated them out from the others. +5% initiative per pacified and rebuilt ninja village on something units. I can't tell what that is. Okay, dismiss. Hello, guys. So yeah, I definitely am thinking they must have been very confused when they woke up one day and suddenly everything around them was on fire. Resource deposits can be accessed across the entire territory, so you don't need to settle close to resources. Anomalies require your city to reach them directly. Okay, you still have not explained what is an anomaly, because these are listed as like a temple ruins is listed as something else. And this is listed as a strategic resource. The devil-looking minor race is busted. I'll keep an eye out for them. This village is hostile and could represent a threat. The number indicates how many units are garrisoned. There's an anomaly right next to the minor city. Ah, there we go. Black Earth. Okay, yes, but there's no way. First of all, okay, but here's the problem, Tenwin. This is, I know some things about 4X games, and usually the standard argument is, if you are not settled in your city by turn 2, you've already at a major disadvantage. Can we? No, I can't even get to that in one turn. Well, I guess I could come here and set up next to it, but then we have the problem of... all that. I mean, the food is good. Ancient lonely soil. Farming will be unusually productive here. +6 food from the Black Earth, +2 from the Badlands. There's more of an example. Don't settle next to the minor village. Yes, okay. I will keep it in mind. Yeah, no. But no, I think right here is a good spot. It gives us easy access to these areas, which are better industry and dust. It gives us easy access to the temple. We're not too far away from the titanium deposit. and we get as much access as we can to the food around here. I think that's good. So we're going to take the settler, move him here. Oh, that's a hero. Oh! It was Makani more than any other who came to understand the scale of the machine's incursion. Born with the natural hunger for exploration, Makani adventured through much of the known world before his 25th year and returned with a fierce desire to venture into the unknown. To this end, he became a stone shaman of unparalleled skill, fashioning an entourage of golems that allowed him to range into otherwise inhospitable climes of fire and desolation. Makani encountered more pockets of machine activity than anyone else and was one of the loudest voices cautioning that their threat shouldn't be underestimated. Sadly, his words were not heeded. On Auriga, Makani's wanderlust is undiminished. Now he has even more reason to roam the uncharted wastes. Check the skill tree. Boop. Okay, so common faction class. So we're doing the exact same thing we did in Endless Space. Reduces by 10% odds to loot nothing while searching the ruins. Increases by 5% odds to get an event. Okay. Volcanology. Deep understanding of the geology of volcanic terrain. Okay. Approval on volcanic terrain. Additional research on the city. Reduces dust costs of retrofit by 25%. Allows units to re-equip and rearm while in enemy and neutral territory. That sounds like it'd be pretty good. Additional resources on strategic deposits. And additional attack during dust eclipse. His class is... I'm not even sure if it says where his class is. He's a cavalry slayer. He's fast. He has charge. Yeah, I don't see it actually saying what his class is. Oh, that is it? He's cavalry. Oh, okay. Okay. The hero can move more effectively direct the army, so that just gives you additional damage. That gives, more movement. That's always good. That's always good. Additional accessory slots, additional damage, additional initiative, and additional morale on whatever the fuck type of units that is. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Nope, where's my settler? There he is. Colonization. Found a new city. Yes, right here. Okay. Yeah, the UI is very small. Is there anything else I can do? Big screen user interface, yes. And that's it. There's nothing I can do to increase the UI at all. Nothing. I would have to drop resolution and change up all of my other settings in order to get it. You can chance aspect ratio? What? You can change resolution. Okay, but that causes other issues, especially when I'm recording. We can maybe try to adjust. I can maybe try to adjust that in between stream sessions, but not while we're in the middle of it. That sounds like a recipe for fucking disaster. I know how OBS reacts to that kind of shit. Okay. No hero assigned. Well, I only have one hero, and I'm probably going to need him for supporting things. Okay, so we do get some militia units automatically in the city. That's nice. They cannot move out. That makes sense. Titanium extractor, because there is... Ah, okay, so this whole province is part of this city. I see. Niger. Okay. Due to their wingspan and hunting traditions, the Niger are not particularly attracted to living in trees, building their tunnels and nests instead for easy access and escape. The Niger keep a careful eye on their surroundings. Okay. Militia can partake in fights in a surprisingly large area outside of your city. If you attack that minor faction city, they will be a part of it. Yeah, I'm assuming they count as being in any fight in which you're actually in your borders, basically. What else do we have? We can gain +2 research on terrain with science. So what is our income? 9 food, 10 production, 4 science, 23 dust, and 1 influence. We have a current total income of +6, which is not that high. AOW 3 and 4 got their sector mechanics from Endless Legend. I can kind of, well, I mean, hexagonal 4X games have always had something to this effect. Founder's Memorial can only be built once in your empire. Okay, this seems like the obvious thing to start with. We just gain a flat resource bonus across the board for pretty much everything. It's going to take 6 turns to build. Holy shit. But it is, yeah, it doesn't cost us any upkeep. We'll probably want the titanium extractor after that. Altar of Auriga. Okay. I don't think it's fully the entire territory, but it is most of it. Okay. We should probably... Let's get our military over here. Yep. Rejoin them. Unfortunately, training another unit is going to be a long time coming when we need to get our economy set up. We don't really have a proper scout unit. Search for clues. Search for clues at this location. This can reveal treasure, enemies, a quest, or nothing at all. Should I just be doing this every turn whenever he stops? So how do I... Oh, no. No. How do I, like, communicate with them? Okay, that's major factions. Armies and units. Heroes. Good to know. List of quests. We don't have any of those. Research. Probably should start this. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, it took me a second. They're still using the 4 tiers, but instead of layering them one over the other, they've made them individual circles on their own. Okay. Legendary deed. Be the first to destroy at least 10 armies and gain this reward, plus 15% initiative. Be the first to gather at least 30 units of a luxury resource at the end of turn. Okay. And civilization builder. Be the first to build a legendary building. Okay. You don't have research for parlay. Okay. Sewer system grants approval and happiness. Search party makes it easier to go into ruins. Oh, parlay. Feels like maybe we should start with that. To get more heroes outside of unique quests, you need to research the market. Okay. Well, right now, we're going to start with parlay because we have a minor civ right next door to us. They are seemingly annoyed at us being here, but hopefully they won't send any units. So I think I'm going to take you search. Okay. Who goes there? Deep in the heart of the temple complex, an advanced scout party from your army discovered the archaeologist. That's what they call him on account of the tools and the instruments they found in his possession. He lay wounded, breathing hard on the stone ground. He says he is a vaulter by the name of Lift Zoltan. Claims wild animals attacked him while he was exploring. Whether you believe him or not, he recounts an incredible tale about his distant ancestors hailing from the stars, about how a great vaulter vessel crashed onto this world centuries ago. Unlike his kin, he's convinced other starfaring vessels still exist on Riga and says that by finding the traces of their explosive departures, he can find the vessels themselves. He's willing to share the fruits of his labor if you'll help him in his next expedition, as he believes he's close. But the expedition will not be easy and needs many a provision. Okay, show location. Sure? New objective, increase titanium to 20, which we do have access to. So, yes, we will do that. Because I believe... Where's our, yeah, we're already working on getting that set up. So... Why do I feel like I can't see my income very effectively? Because don't I already have a... Don't I already have a... No, the titanium extractor is what actually... Wait. Yeah, +1 titanium on city. So I should already be getting a +1, and eventually I'll be getting a +2. Right? I'm pretty sure I'm reading that correctly. You need the tech to mine and harvest resources. I'm confused. Okay, well, we're getting the titanium extractor, which one way or the other is going to do it. That research means you can build the extractors. Oh, okay. Which you are doing now. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Oh, each extractor is its own thing. It's not a case of build an extractor and then all of those things in your territory start extracting. Okay. We're working on that. Was there nothing else for you to do here? I thought I told you to move there. Wait, why can't I move you there? No, why can't I move you there? What the hell? No. Why can't I move you there? You can't walk onto ruins. That's stupid. I guess at the very least that means nobody can attack me from that side, I suppose. That still seems really stupid, but okay. I guess end turn. Oh. Altar of Auriga has to be built for you to wait for the end of the first winter in order to affect the winter events using pearls. Current season is summer. It is the best season for life, movement, and visibility. Okay. Stockpile. Okay, so this is the thing that the bat folk were more interested in because they have all the abilities related to pearls. Pearls only appear during winter. Okay. All right, you're going to... No, don't auto-explore. Well, I guess at the very least, we should be exploring the province that we find ourselves in. Like, that seems like something we absolutely should do. New quest from the Journal of Custodian Actel. Ash buries all in time, but still we mark the pages and pass down the stories of the all-consuming fire. Auriga frightens with vast sparkling blue oceans, crisp green plains, snowy wilderness, and a sickening panorama, not unlike the hellscape the machines made of our world. It's so weird. So I like that they do such a good job of trying to show an alien mindset. 12 and 5 fire bursts we have witnessed, cowering and huddling in the shadow of the Endless's great vessel that carried us to this world. Why they saved us, I know not. Time untold we slumbered in the cold crypts, held in dreamless sleep by strange machines beyond our understanding, and too long, I fear. If the Overseer Elohis knows more of this world, it doesn't say. For all it's done of the Kapaku, the thing unsettles me. An ancient living brain entombed in a walking coffin, at once magnificent and macabre. I spy it in kindled conference with Custodian Tua, but she never shares of what they speak. More qualms. Her name would be last on my lips as one to succumb to fanaticism. Her mind a grindstone, pragmatic and tenacious, but I confess, the burning reverence for the endless that is sparked among many of my kin disturbs me. Yes, they saved me, but as we Kapaku say, only the flame gives its warmth freely. For now, I must put these doubts aside. The time has come to strike out from our Savior's cradle. We shall tame Auriga, and one day the basalt plain shall stretch as far as the eye can see, with great volcanoes that will loom over the cracked earth, and the sickening blue of its sea will have turned to the chromed yellow and green I still remember. It is our right. The Endless promised it to us and given us the tools to make it so. The Magma Council has agreed. Okay, the volcano formation machines are powered by strategic resources. Make sure you have 5 units of any single strategic resource stockpiled while ending the turn and gain 15 emeralds. Okay. I should have read the Riftborn quest. They are gloriously strange due to their views on life and biology. That's a lot of text. I mean, it is a fantasy universe, Mixa, and they're very much, the Endless games are very much trying to be role-playing 4Xs. Like, there's a reason even I know it's a bit of a meme that, like, custom factions are looked down upon in Endless Space and Endless Legends because you're meant to be playing the stories of these, like, major, like, groups. I guess... Wait, movement points of 4. How does he still have... I'm confused. How do they still have... Oh, no, wait. I ended the turn. Of course they're still maxed out on movement points. I'm an idiot. Because custom factions tend to be a bit OP. That, too. Like, they lack all the story elements, and they only have that. All right, so they're still working on the Founders Memorial. How much does it take to get a food growth? Okay, so 3 turns. And I'm assuming... How does that work with pop? Is it going to be like... Do I choose another province to start exploiting for resources? Because that would make sense, I guess. All right. As I said, let's at least figure out where our borders are right now. Okay. Ooh. What is that? More temple ruins. Can I explore that? Oh, nope, 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 nope. It has to go all the way around to do that. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, that is split by water, so we can't do anything. What is this? Unda. Okay. Right, so that's all of our movement. Auto explore, transfer, garrison, volcano form. Requires 1 volcano form. Okay. You turn off the resource marker, by the way. I mean, for now. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's much we can do. What is this? Select the next army. Well, I can't do anything with them, game, so... And that's the other titanium posit that we're working on. Okay. So I guess we're good? Oh, good. When you click on the city, it at least shows you what you're getting from this. So obviously, yeah, the first thing we should probably do, considering we are still getting production and dust from these, is we want to start grabbing the food provinces first. Because we're going to need to start... So is it much like... Is it a lot like Endless Space, where there's a certain population limit to cities? Or is it just a case of eventually you will have so much food requirements that it becomes impractical to grow? I just think that the game looks very pretty, so the resource markers get in the way. Yeah, I know, but I also constantly want to look at it. I hope the cities look a little more interesting, because right now, it taking away the fire effect has actually made our area look less interesting than it did before. But let's see. You get another district, Borough Street to build, no limit. Okay. So yeah, 4 turns on that, 2 turns on that. Let's... What is this? More unspoiled ruins? Let's walk over here and see what happens. Search. You have found nothing. Fuck you, game. Alright, well, we found the edge of our borders, at least. Now, that said, all of the ruins... Yes, all of the ruins give the science bonus for us. That's good. I don't like that you can't just walk through them. That feels really weird. Okay, so there's our border. Actually, our border to the north is fairly... There's quite a number of natural choke points we could take advantage of for deploying armies. We're covered on this side by ocean. If this is the end of a peninsula, though, I would like to get a hold of this, because this feels like we're definitely going to want to make sure nothing can sneak up behind us. So let's go this way. We'll bring you back down this way. Okay, security. What is that? Gauge represents the risk of a spy to be safe, wounded, injured, or captured if a hero performs an infiltration action. Risk depends on the security level. Okay. You can also cut production to do a spy round. Okay. Village is hostile and can present a threat. Yeah, another reason we should probably stay close to our city, all things considered. Okay. Go back this way. Garrison, transfer... So is that all stuff that they're wearing right now, or? Yes, it is. Plus it's 6 health, plus 6 defense and 12 health. Iron long spear. Okay. and an iron shield, which special equipment. So does that mean I can? No. Okay. Okay. So I would have to. Okay, the spear is two-handed. Ah, I see. I see. I would have to swap out for the one-handed hammer and then equip them with the shield. Block and sharp scent. So what is the spear gives it cavalry slayer, which I feel is probably useful. When you reach 2 pops, you get another district. Every even number, you get one. Okay. Roll that dice. That's a bull, wolf, grasshopper. Hello there. Yeah, it's a golem. The race we're playing is the Kapaku, and their whole thing is they're little diminutive, like lava people. And so they build these big old magical golems to do a lot of the heavy lifting for their empire. You guys are gonna move back there. As I said, I feel a little bad for the bird people that we're over here with, because like they woke up one day and the entirety of the landmass they were on was suddenly on fire. Lava goblins. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Lava goblins. All right, end turn. All right, we're working on getting the titanium. We're working on getting everything else. That is a glass steel deposit, so we also have that. That's good. Okay. That'll also give us science. What's the... Is there like a... Is there like a keyboard shortcut for that show Fitzy so I don't have to keep pushing it? I have no idea. Oh my god. Maybe? Open, close, hide and show user interface. Open console, end turn. Rotation of camera. Fitzy on terrain, F. There we go, okay. That feels natural. That feels natural, good. I'm palling around. Well, I hope you're having fun in Pal World then. What is this? The population has changed in one or more of your cities. Okay, so do I need to do anything, or is it not gonna... Does it not matter? Yeah, because consumption has gone up. Our income also went up? I'm confused. Why did my income go up? Why would my income go up? I haven't done anything. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why did it go up? Nothing changed on these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that didn't change. $11 from city tiles. 20. You got another pop. I think, yeah, another pop, but it's not saying that they went anywhere or did anything. We still have the same 6 tiles. Nothing changed. So why did my income go up? What am I missing here? What did it do? Oh. Okay, wait. But then but he went to wait, what? There are the bar at the top. Okay. Production per... Okay, but that increases my food. They're both in food. Why did dust go up? You can move into... Okay, I get that. But they're both in food, so why did my dust go up? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, apparently I'm building something over there. I didn't even realize that was an option. It's gonna take a while. A long-ass while. Okay, whatever. Moving on before I lose my mind. It's the same way I was in Endless Space 2, where I didn't know half the time what the fuck was going on. Doesn't the Kapaku have a bonus in regards to food or dust or whatever? I mean, they have a bonus to it in volcanoes, but We didn't terraform any of these. They were already volcanic when we showed up. Go to lurk and play Wrath of the Righteous. Aeon Halfling Hunter. Sounds good. Sounds good. Interesting. Now you can queue the Burrow Street district. Oh, you're right. There we go. In order for a city to grow in a controlled manner, new fields must be added in a way that permits regulated sanitary growth. By building streets, gutters, and sewage systems, cities can expand without the attendant problems of disease and congestion. Minus 10 approval on city tile, which I don't like. We're barely holding on to 60 as it is, but gains plus 15 per extra level on city tile can be used as a resource extractor. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so that, okay, so you lose one food on whichever tile you put it on, but then you gain access to 3 other tiles worth of resources, and the city tile that you built this on also gets an improvement. I see. I see. So, okay, so we're definitely, at least for right now, I'm gonna grab this one because it's gonna grab us 3 more of the good tiles. It'll get us closer to being bordered on this, and it'll move our border a bit closer to these guys, hopefully for when we are getting ready to bring them into our empire. The tiles, including your main city, can be upgraded if surrounded by X amount of districts and tiles. Okay, okay, I get it. We're gonna build the burrow there. I'm gonna move it up. We're gonna get the first titanium extractor online. Then we're going to get the Burrow Street. So that will delay the other one, but that's fine. That's fine. At least we'll have the income starting. The main thing right now is getting the Founders Memorial up because it's the easiest way for us to get some more stats. Because holy shit, we are moving slow. It is the early game. Okay. Some more stuff around here. Some more unspoiled ruins. A emerald deposit right outside our border. That's nice. Yes, it does look like we're on the southern end of what other continent we're on. So I'm hoping that means we can keep this area pretty secure and only have to worry about threats from the north for right now. Let's go ahead and enter. Construction complete. Yep. There we go. Founders Memorial is done. We get a little bit more value. Population is still growing. Titanium extractor still 5 turns away, unfortunately, but yeah, there's nothing else here. Let's go search that. 5 glass steel and 5 science. That's not much, but okay. I would like to fully explore down here if we can get the chance. I want to know what's down here. So yeah, we've got an emerald deposit. We've got 2 glass steel deposits, 2 titanium deposits. I feel like that's pretty common because I swear, glass steel should be enough for you to create a terraformer? Oh, you're right. I think it is. And our person has leveled up. Okay, 1 skill tree point. Indiana Bones. Oh, God. Fast healer. No idle hands. That's probably a good one. See, he's not assigned to a city, though, so the factions. I do like that these are interconnected, because it actually means that I don't have to be like, oh, I have to put a point here to get something better there. I can just pick something else. This also probably is pretty decent for the early game, because you're going to be running into a lot of untouched ruins. If you click on the resources in the top left corner, you can set it to make... Oh! Yes. Hold on. Where's my quest? Didn't it say that was part of a quest? Yes. Make sure you have 5 units of any strategic resource stockpiled while ending the turn. Yes. Okay. So we do that. Sure you want to use these to create a volcanic terraformer? Yes. Close this screen, please. Thank you. The quest wanted titanium, not glass. No, the other quest wanted titanium, not glass steel. This one, the volcano former wanted any of them. I remember. I just... I don't think there's anything else we can do. The question now is going to be, where do I deploy the volcano form? I'm assuming it goes by province, so like... Right, west? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Over this way. The emeralds already being there would probably be good. 30% fortification on cities, 50% fortification recovery per whatever turn on cities, plus 5 approval on cities. In an area you want to colonize it. It doesn't do the entire territory, to be clear. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, there are some areas over here that don't get the Badlands bonus. There's a 5 hex area. Oh, okay. There's got to be ways to expand it further, right? Like, I'm assuming the volcano former is mainly for getting your initial city down, basically. Well, for right now, go ahead and take my turn. Okay. Research complete. Language square. Unlocks parlay action. Good. Now... what else do we want? Cultivation increases that. Advanced alloys unlocks weapons that we can build with that. That's additional science. I feel like that would be nice. At the same time, though, it costs 75, which means it's going to take fucking forever. Dust is very important. Yeah. Yeah. But the problem is, if I don't have industry, I can't even make dust in a lot of cases. Also, we don't even have any rivers, so this is kind of useless. Let's go for the industry, and then we'll go for the dust. If we don't have an industry, our dust is useless. You have a lava river? I guess that counts. Does it? No, that says lava flow, which is not a river. It would say a lava river or something, I'm assuming, if that was the same. It says a lava flow. You want food. We get food naturally by just expanding, because we get food on any volcanic tile no matter what. Which is why I'm grabbing this stuff. Cry me a river. Well, not this kind, otherwise you'll be burning to death. So, I do want to know what's over here. Like, I want to know what's down here to make sure there's nothing down here I need to worry about. It's not like I'm going to be founding a city anytime soon. Let's just move south for right now. Aha, there is going to be something out here. Okay, enter. It seems a group of freelance entrepreneurs, pirates and brigands wants to come clean, but they need a justification to convince their followers that it makes sense to adopt a sedentary, low-risk lifestyle. And they're wondering if the Empire might help. They'd be happy to operate your resource extraction sites, which are generally far from prying eyes, if you open enough sites for them to bring in their kith and kin. In addition, they'll throw in a bit of their ill-gained booty as a thank you for giving them a second chance. After all, there are many keys to wealth and power on Ariga, but harvesting the abundant natural resources is one of the best. Why not gain a bit more and return some stolen booty to the Imperial coffers? Within 15 turns, get 2 more strategic extractors within your empire. I don't think that's physically possible right now. I mean, okay, no. If I move the other titanium extractor back up, we can get both of them online within 8 turns. That's the best I can do. Oh, centaurs. The boss are centaurs who live in herd groups. They are nomadic warriors, relatively simple and uneducated, wearing little clothing and less well adapted to the cold climates, but still roam far and wide across Ariga. Fat ogre centaurs. Okay. Plus 5% food per pacified and rebuilt boss village on cities. Okay. What are they guarding here? Some unspoiled ruins. 5 glass steel and 2 science. That's really not a lot. And another glass steel deposit down. All right. Let's start making our way back up. This was their second 4X. The minor factions aren't very unique. I mean, fat ogre centaurs is pretty funny. The weird bird people as well. You can also rush one of them with dust if I have the money for it, which, yeah, this keeps changing. Why does this keep changing? I haven't done anything to adjust my income, and I haven't built... Okay, I built one thing so far, but that added to my income. So why did my income go down again? Your hero leveled up, so his upkeep changed. Oh, the upkeep goes up. Great. Just great. That's exactly what I wanted to feel. Do you still have more of that? I do want to see more of what's on this side. So how do I parlay with them? How do I... No. I unlocked the thing, didn't I? I unlocked the thing, didn't I? Walk up to the... Oh, I have to send a unit to do it? Oh, that's aggravating. I don't have the manpower for this at this point. God damn it. That's gonna be aggravating. All right, fine. There we go. We must begin to make this world more hospitable for the Kapaku. Volcano form 10 tiles. Gain 10 Titan bones and 80 dust. We also picked up some emeralds. So obviously I'm gonna want to do it over here because we're probably gonna want our second city somewhere over here. Unless, is that ocean? Because if that's the case, we're kind of limited on space then. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go talk to these guys for it. You're outside my borders. I don't care about you right now. Population has grown to 3. Which, okay. So, yeah, that's still boosting our food. That's good. Get their next turn. The burrows are a long way off before we get the bonuses from that, but the titanium instructors will be up soon. Oh, it only costs 46 dust for that. Sure, get that done. And that'll means it'll only be 5 turns for the other titanium extractor. And then we'll get that other quest reward. And we can start working on the other quest that needs us to get 20 titanium. Endless Souls 1 factions are essentially standard fantasy races with a small modification. Fat centaurs, ogres, dwarves, orcs. It isn't bad, just nothing super unique. No, I get it. I get it. To be fair, they wanted their more unique stuff to be the major races. You don't need to put as much stuff into the minor races if they're not as important. That's just true. Okay. Enter. Endless Legend 2 chain. Good to know. Yes, there we go. Titanium extractor is constructed. Let's go talk to you. See, that's so weird. Parlay. When performed with the hero, action provides a base value of 4 experience. There we go. The village is impressed by your science and weapons, but they are not accustomed to bowing before others. Their leader is clear on this. Any allegiance must be earned. Prove to us that you can wisely manage a city, and we will think about having you help manage our village. Produce 5 food, industry, science, dust, and influence on your city for a period of 5 turns. I'm pretty sure I can do all of that except influence right now. Okay. Sounds good. You didn't give me a time limit on that, did you? No, it would say it in there. Okay. You have sentient rocks. Nope, no time limit. Good, good, good. All right. We're going to head back this way, and I certainly hope there's, like, roads or something you can build for moving in your own territory, because good lord, otherwise this is going to take forever to move anywhere. There we go. Titanium is starting to be accumulated. Let me... Era 2, you get roads and towers. Good. Do not want a settler just yet. We're not there yet. Go over here. Can I speed up them moving on the map? What would that be under? No. Okay, that doesn't appear to be an option there. Unfortunately, you can move 1 pop to industry, by the way, to speed things up. Yeah, but then we go even slower on food. I mean, yes, industry will be the next one that we get a pop for and it goes into, but like we need food to get the pop up in the first place. Okay. I guess we just keep ending turn. If it's any consolation, I can see the scores down here and we're like solidly in the middle of the pack. So, you know, we're not falling behind over much. Not bad considering I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit faster. Wow. The terrain over here is, I mean, plenty of good natural choke points to like draw the enemy in, but there is not much in the way of actual resources here. So what is... I'm assuming... Yeah, 7, 10. We need to get one more science production, and then we need to figure out how to get a higher influence amount, because that's the thing that's going to make it impossible for us to fucking do anything. Titanium extractor. I'm going to use another 40 dust to change that to 1 turn so that we can get started on the others. That other glass steel extractor will also be added to the list. Coastal battery. Retaliation damage, 40 EXP when recruiting a unit on a naval unit. -3 dust from upkeep. Needs an exploited sea tile to be built. Damage is spread across all units of unfriendly army at the start of the turn. And then the Altar of Ariga, which requires 10 of those. Does give you 5 of that, though. Really should work on getting that soon, but it is going to kind of destroy our economy right now. Cost 104. What is the upkeep, though? What is the upkeep on these things, though, is the question. I don't see an upkeep. Where's the upkeep? I know there has to be upkeep, game, but you can't be not telling me that there's upkeep. That's not how this works. I know for a fact there's upkeep. You can't fool me on this. Okay, -8 dust from military upkeep. There's 2 units, so I'm assuming it's a 4 for an upkeep on a single military unit. It would be nice if you would tell me that. Why do you not? How can you show so much information and not the thing that's actually valuable to my economic situation right now? Okay, end turn. Okay, research complete, mill foundry. That'll allow us to get our industry up. The second titanium extractor is done, and that worked out better than expected. A little something in the treasury, 1 less threat to the people of your empire, and more resources pouring in. It's nice when a plan comes together. And that got us up to 18 of that, which means next turn, the other quest will complete. Heroes also have upkeep. I know that. EL2 fixes that. Maybe. It's a good question. Old 4X jank. Yeah. I don't like the fact that there's not really a scout unit. Oh, hello. The Kazanji. They generate energy, not from food, but from fire. They live in cold, dry, relatively barren areas. The form is defined by a very dense and resilient skeleton around which the energy of fire and dust coalesce. I mean, not just demons, but it also seems like thematically, they fit perfectly with the Kapaku. Oh, what's that? Another species that loves fire? I can't imagine why. All right, let's go talk to them. So setting up a city over here would probably be a good idea then. Maybe like right here. We build it right here. That puts us close to them. It gives us access to the minerals. I would think. Unless there's something else over here. Scout out the region for more anomalies. Parlay. Find and destroy the village located in nearby region holding kidnapped allies. Tribe has informed you that their kidnapped brothers are located in a nearby region called Ak. Locate the correct Ereses village, which has a marker on it, and destroy it. Do they tell me where that is? No, of course not. Scout the region for anomalies. How? if the only option is just to walk around, that's what I'm doing. Lava goblins and fire demons. Yeah, basically. They should if you click on the small compass on the quest. Oh, save some influence points if you intend to implement critical policies. Okay, good to know. No. I'm not seeing. No, it just says in a nearby region called Ak. So whatever, because it says the region names on them. This is Amenvar. This is Undand. It doesn't. I guess this doesn't because we're not yeah, I guess. Now, if you click on the glass icon in your army, glass icon, glass icon, glass icon. You mean this? No, that's just the location of the terraforming. Glass. No, I don't see a glass. The one that terraforms. That doesn't, no. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait. Affected output, new output. So it loses dust, but gains industry. Why would it lose dust? Badlands, +1 from Badlands. Oh, from Shrublands, so it would lose the Shrublands. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst. Why? Wait, it only terraforms a single, like, set of hexes? That seems incredibly inefficient. Unless I'm supposed to build, like, dozens of these things. You're meant to mass produce them. Okay, but I don't have the units to go deploying them. That's for damn sure. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to think about this then. I need to, like, it's weird that there's, like, no scouts. Or at least this faction doesn't have scouts. It's weird. Like, you'd think by now I would have a couple of light units just spread out and doing that. You can separate your units. Yeah, but they're slow as balls, so it doesn't really change much. And then I have the problem of if I get attacked by anything, none of them will survive. That's the Kapaku for you? Are you telling me that other factions have scouts? Because if I'm looking at the unit roster, they really don't, unless you start with like a fucking cavalry unit. I mean, the cavalry has 2 additional movement over the stone sentinels, I suppose, but that's not that much. Figure things out. Let's, the next one I wanted was the dust upgrade. There we go. Believe Starfang, yep, success. Lilk casts a careful eye over the supplies, his stern face finally segueing into a broad grin. We're gonna make history, he tells you. Gained 150 dust, and our titanium reserves are up to 20. Okay, investigate 2 more. You couldn't have given me this before I investigated all the ruins around my city, you fucking jackass. Ugh. Luke's enthusiasm for the upcoming expedition is infectious. Even if he's pursuing a fantasy, you can't doubt his sincerity or his energy. Among the soldiers chosen to accompany the Vulture, you can feel an excitement, feeling that they have a real purpose, one that might change everything. Although you shouldn't, sometimes you indulge the dream too. Lilk has weaved magical words about the stars, how each point of light among the millions in the silky black night sky is a chance for a fertile world where your people could be free. Lilk has identified 2 sites of endless ruins that show the effect of the great forces he would have required. He is convinced that vindication is near. See, this quest doesn't work quite that well with Kapaku, as they know for sure that there have been other ships here. Yeah. Why did you do this after I investigated? I had enough ruins to do this part of the quest. If I'd known he was gonna fucking drop that on me. I want to put the terraformer... Well, hold on. If I put the terraformer there, can I build on top of the terraformer? Can I build a city on top of terraformers? You'd think you'd be able to, but knowing this game, I now have the distinct feeling that you can't. The terraformer vanishes when it's done. Oh, okay. That's fine. 5 fucking turns? I'm starting to really question my ability to play this faction. Alright, keep moving. Let's go look for more ruins, because we wasted all the ones that were in our territory. Ooh, that is a beautiful natural choke point. I have no idea what else is around here, though. Oh, there it is. Yeah, volcano former. Devised by the concrete endless and powered by the Aurigan riches, the volcano former can transform any wilderness into a basalt plain riven with lava. Range of 1. Okay. Changing the world takes time. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, I have plenty of titanium. How much does it cost for that? 2. Okay, sure. Yeah, build me another one. So wait, should I just be buying these like every if the cost is going to stay that low, why wouldn't I just... I feel like I don't know. We'll see. Borough Streets. 294 dust to buy Borough Streets because it takes fucking forever. When I turn around, see, Emperor Zelvis wouldn't accept that excuse. When I turn around, there better be a volcano instead of a forest. It's weird that, I mean, I guess it's good that you start with an entire province that gets terraformed, but then you're kind of stuck. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird. Well, we'll get there when we get there. We're a long way off. Let's go ahead and buy a second one. Why not? Ah, and they do have them listed here. There we go. Okay. Turn. Expansion race being more complicated. Be like, yeah. I get it. I get it. I should have been aware. I could use all of my dust to buy that and finally get it out of the way, but that is gonna drop my approval too, unless I'm careful. So if I move, that is a ridge, impassable. And if I, yeah, it has no resource value either. So what I was thinking was moving like right here. Then we plop that down. Except it's not. See, affected output 6 production to 12, but it's going to be more, isn't it? Because I thought we. No, that's from Badlands, so it doesn't add the food automatically. It has to still be a province that would be food related. Oh, that makes it kind of annoying then. Fuck. We do get combat bonuses for being on lava terrain though, so expanding a bit beyond our borders with lava terrain is still pretty fucking vital, all things considered. You'll need some sewers to alleviate the district. Yeah, I need to research those, I'm pretty sure. And it still takes us far too fucking long to build that. Let's do that. Move the mill foundry up. Actually, the mill foundry is actually worth it. Just buy that. 178 dust and just buy that. We lose 1 dust on upkeep, but we get a +6 to our industry, which is vital at this point. We're so low. So low on industry. Good God. So this makes me wonder if I should be saving these or if I should just be using them every time I can get one. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's. Yeah, let's, yeah, just start building more. Just start building more. I guess we're gonna head back this way and go around the coast, because I'm not even sure what's up there. Okay, moving on. It's early game. Endless Legend really rolls heavy on the resource tightness in the early game. Okay. Yep, Mill Foundry's done. They're still working on the Burrow Streets. The Burrow Streets will now be built a little bit faster. That is good. Empire Mint is still 6 turns away, unfortunately. Yeah, that got us a full 8. So we got 6 from the building, and then an additional 2 just from the bonus to city improvement. And next turn we'll have another population. Hi. We're parlaying with you. Please don't attack us. Range Slayer, Sharp Senses. I'm assuming I can actually get an explanation for these. There we go. Yeah. Immunity to disease and parasitism. Takes no damage from lava flows. 20% damage. Oh, 20% damage on volcanic tiles. Nice. And 30% damage to infantry. So yeah, if you're in your territory and using these as your front line, they get a 50% bonus to their attacks. I'm wondering if... So they start with claymores. Two-handed sword of iron. So wait, can I... Oh, okay. So there's kind of no reason not to? Reeves. Flute? Improved movement. Improved vision. Oh! You can only check abilities armor give you by moving it into an inventory and then check on the list. You can't check abilities without putting it on. Okay, that's still interesting. So the axe gives them range slayer. The sword gives them infantry slayer. Okay. So this would up their cost. Can I... Wait. Did that... What does apply... What did apply mean if it didn't actually... Okay, yeah. So that was changing the... So that takes them up to an 8 turn, which really doesn't... I mean, you would need to refit them, which costs dust. Okay, how do I... I'm assuming I can only do that in their own territory. So if I fall back here... What? You'd think it would just apply. Clockwork. Armor. Boots. Ah. Retrofit at the bottom of the army screen. Oh, okay, and that would cost all of our money. All of our money to refit them. Wow, okay. Yep, there goes all my money. Okay. But they're now upgraded. They now have additional speed, which is nice. That's the main thing. Their armor is quite high, actually. And their health is even higher. Okay. 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 I'd say that was still pretty worth it. I'd say that was still pretty worth it. And then we're heading this way. Okay. All right. I wonder what happens when the lava gets to the ocean stuff, because the ocean tiles look like they only provide dust. You can make multiple types of units, different loadouts, and say, yeah, I can already see that. Like, the standard stone sentinels are very much your frontline infantry. So making them big, beefy, and do a lot of damage is kind of your best bet. But I'm imagining you could also make, like, specialized ones. All right, there we go. We have another one of those. Yeah, see, like, now having that much food doesn't really change anything. But having more production will change things. Oh, is that a border? No, that's just a regional border. Okay. Dye deposit. That's good to know. I keep hitting tab, and I forget that that takes me back to my city. That is a gold deposit. Minus 50% city upkeep. Ooh. That's actually quite good. Temple ruins, but they're on a cliff, so I'd have to, like, find my way up there in order to get to them. Yep, population changed. Good. We're still waiting on those borough streets to get done. This game has a very funky combat system. Best way I can describe it is to give you orders, but you don't control them. Oh, dear. Oh. Infestation. Urkhans, Khazar, Chaka, Fakir have risen from the depths of the earth, making the ground quake with their every stride, striking fear into the hearts of every Aurigan. Their minions, the aggressive lice that emerge with them, are terrorizing the ordinary folk and threaten to run rampage over the land. The empires have agreed the infestation needs a collective response and have committed to eliminating as many of them as possible. As a reward to encourage participation, the empires agreed the empire with the best number of kills will enjoy a handsome bounty. I don't even know where these guys are, but sure. What? What do you mean? What? What do you mean they're pillaging something? Pillaging what? My army's on the other side of the planet. All right, I need to go refill my water while the ad's playing. I'll be right back.
Send the Chuckle Fuck Brigade! Chuckle Fuck Brigade! Trip on your own gladius! Chuckle Fuck Brigade! Somehow still victorious! You lose the map, you burn the camp, you nap in the shade! But Roma still survives the day thanks to the Chuckle Fuck Brigade!
Top titanium mixed treasure. Yeah, I see that now. Go faster. Okay. So we'll get there soon. Why can I not see the army that's attacking it, though? Oh, boy. What is this? Oh, okay. +3 dust per population on cities. That would already give me like +12. 20% unit cost reduction on cities. +20% science on cities. I feel like the dust might be the best choice here because that seems like it scales really well. Apply. So that didn't do anything? What? What was the point of doing that if it immediately didn't do anything? I'm confused. What? What am I missing here? What did I just miss? What is going on? It's not telling me anything. I don't know what was that then? Governor, no. Wait, hold on. If I assign a hero to a city, does he have to stay there, like with endless space? Or am I still allowed to move him around as a hero? They must stay in the city. Thank you. You saying yes when I gave 2 options does not help. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Now again, though, what was with that government option? It said I got +3 dust per population, but then nothing. I got nothing from that, despite picking it. Does it not go into effect until next turn? Yeah, +3 dust per pop on cities. I think it takes a little while. That doesn't make... You can now create a new empire plan. It spent the influence, so it better fucking do something. Or you need a governor? Well, it'd be nice if I had a... We'll see. You last activated a booster. You can grant great... Okay. Fortification doesn't really matter, though. I mean, it gives a slight approval boost, but... Don't these have per-turn costs? Or are these literally just... I wish it would tell me. Hold on. Minimize. Where's my resources? On the city? You need to assign the pop to the dust square. Wait. What? Oh, per pop in the dust, not per pop in general. Oh, okay. Okay. Activate it. You lose nothing. Okay. Well, no, I lose emeralds. It does cost emeralds. What I'm wondering about is why so it has no upkeep cost is what I'm trying to say. And why can I not see? It's not going to let me see it until I have a market, is it? Because it's not going to let me see my own resource stockpile, which is stupid. Okay, first of all, you move. Go. There we go. No, those are our... Aren't those our... Those are the guys we're working with, isn't it? Are they raiding it, or is someone else raiding it? No, they're raiding it. Okay, well, I guess I get to go fucking kick them in the shins right now. What the fuck? They aren't pacified yet? Son of a bitch. Okay, so volcanic... Yeah, this turned it into volcanic area. Volcanic terrain. So why is this all lava-y, but this isn't? I'm confused. All right, moving on. All right, fine. Activate. Sure. Influence is still at 2. Volcano formers are still there. Money is going up. Oh, there we go. Burrow Street's done. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 80 dust, 10 Titan bones, which are... Oh, they only last for so long. That's what the difference is. I didn't even see that on the other one, did I? Our long journey beneath the stars is over. It's time to begin transforming Auriga into our fiery paradise. First, though, we must need materials to power the endless terraformation machines. Our kin in the House of Geomancers work miracles with the endless terraforming machines. Auriga will be our home one day. Only one thing vexes me, a strange contraption discovered in the rubble, clearly unnatural. Interesting. Yeah, volcano formed 10 tiles. Okay. From the Journal of Custodian Actil, the night terrors assail me every eve. Half truth, half fantasy, born from my memories of the last days of our old world. Wave upon wave of killer machines moving ever closer to our last remaining settlements, crashing against our golden defenders whose numbers dwindled with every day. Beyond them, I see that our beautiful world is already gone. Sturdy grasses covering what was once lava plains, volcanoes smoldering into dormancy, the air disgustingly clear, and the endless saviors arriving, smashing the machine menace. But when Overseer Elohis reaches me, he offers not a hand, but a fist. I always wake at that moment stone cold. Auriga is not the empty world we were led to believe. Our scouts have unearthed more ancient mechanisms. We hope there might be trinkets of long dead races, lost artifacts of other kin, of others, other skins, others kins, who crashed onto this world eons ago, but when the Kapaku expedition came face to face with living, breathing other skins, that dream changed. I watched Custodian Tua carefully as the truth was announced to the Magma Council. She knows more than she lets on. Overseer Elohis placed down the other kin's presence. Evolution is tenacious. Life always finds a way. The Endless insist it did not know that Auriga was inhabited and that nothing has changed by that fact. The world is yours to make in your image. You have our blessing and our tools. Afternoon. Welcome, 90. A solemnity has followed over the Kapaku. There are stirrings of a schism. Some whisper we must learn more of these other skins before we act further, while others murmur that our volcano-forming efforts should be redoubled at once. There is but one thing we agree on. We must be prepared. Now is not the time for an ideological dispute because our survival is still at stake. Our beachhead on this world must be defended. Possess 5 stone sentinels of the Empire. This will also gain us Shaman's Insight. Stone sentinels have no military upkeep. Oh, that sounds amazing. Is that a permanent upgrade? Okay, so hero and 2 stone sentinels versus 2 weakened enemy units. Okay. How does this work? Offensive? Defensive? No, offensive. Choose your participation mode. Fight the battle with full control of your units. Okay. Ready to fight. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I guess? That is kind of cool, I will admit. It's like it's actually using the terrain based on what you're standing on. I mean, I guess we're just gonna, we don't really have the forces to do much else, I guess. Advance units towards enemy, move your units to the rear. No, advance units towards enemy. Oh, wait, no, wait, what? Is that using his movement, or is that just... Okay, ready. Targeting? No, focus fire on him. Focus fire. There we go. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, heroes are no joke, especially in the early game, at least. Yep, minor damage. Minor damage. Advance. Surround him. Ooh, critical hit. There we go. That took care of them. Okay. That was weird. Cool, but weird. And then we will be healing over the course of the next few turns. Does it tell us how much we're healed? No, of course not. That would be too much. That would be too rational. You know what I mean when I say you give orders but you don't control them? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. We took very little damage, though, which is good. The only person I need to worry about, apparently, is our hero, who took quite a bit of damage when he got attacked. Despite having... Actually, no, he has less defense than the golems. Fair enough. I'm getting the distinct feeling Kapaku heroes are not meant to be on the front lines. Just an assumption. Okay, so what else can we... Okay, so our net... Yeah, the Emerald Booster only lasts for 10 turns. Okay, so we... What was this? How many more turns with that? Empire Mint is the current research. Then we need to get sewer system. We do not have a choice in the matter. We need sewer system. But you can build more burrows. The only thing you lose is food. But that does mean that if you build it on sites that don't have food... Yeah. If you build it on stuff that doesn't have food, you just take the food cost. You don't lose anything from what you're building. Oh, and that gave us more influence. Okay. Interesting. This is why luxury extractors are very useful. I'm really hoping the jackasses down here don't come up here to attack my city. But I mean, I have militia here and they can actually, well, I hope they can hold their, well, they are cavalry slayers and I'm assuming that all centaur units count as cavalry. So that shouldn't be a big problem, I don't think. All right. The boar can be like that. Yeah, yeah. How do you get more militia then? I thought maybe you'd get more as you build more burrows or as the population goes up, but maybe not. Oh, burrow streets can be used as a resource extract, so that's another reason to be close to this stuff. I see. I see. Upgrades and unique buildings. Okay, okay. I still feel like I should get another settler soon. Like, we should get another settler and put him over here so that we can start getting... The problem is this place has no food. Look at this. Look at this. No food at all. Should I be... Wait. Can you only have one city per province? Or is it just not a good idea to build a second city in a province because you're probably going to expand too much? How do you take another province, actually, now that I think about it? Like, this province is too small to really be valuable for a city, but if I could expand down here to get some of the dust and additional, like, science, maybe. I don't know. City positioning is hypercritical. You can sink in the first 20 turns depending on citizen positioning. One city per region. So this region is fucking useless. Like, look at this. There's no food at all. None. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Rocky field. Lava swirls. What? Terrain with rocks, rocky field. Lava swirls, volcanic terrain. Badlands, bad. I'm seeing that. Well, it's not even bad. Well, no. Badlands would be fine. Badlands give me food when they're under the volcanic stuff. But Badlands over here don't give me jack shit. Not a damn thing. So I guess we have to go north. We don't have a choice in the matter. God damn, it takes forever to get through this area. And I still don't even know where these guys want. They said something about a neighboring region and helping free their kin. But I haven't even found that yet. We're still in the middle. Nope, we're actually dead last on score now. We're dead last on score. Great, because every other faction has probably already built another city. Wouldn't fucking surprise me. Is that another... What is that? Moss pearls. Okay, so we would have to terraform this area, but that is some food, at least. It's surrounded by dog shit, though. I guess... build that next turn. Give me another one. How are we doing? That's getting built. That's getting built. What else do we have? I'm making a little bit of money. I don't know. I'm not sure how exactly. I feel like I need everything. I need a little bit of everything right now. We build the Museum of Auriga. Plus 20 happiness. That's not bad. Can only be built once in the world. Oh. So we should... Oh! Huh. Once you get the Stone Sentinel buff, you can make a few of them and just have them explore. Yeah, yeah. That's already my thought process, as long as I'm not having to build something else. So how does this... The vast building holds... Okay, so plus 20 per level of museum, plus 20% dust on Empire approval, plus 20% science on... it's essentially a wonder if someone builds it before you, advantages from the building queue. So, yeah, I would need to move fast. That would also improve our food output. If I build it there, we get food, we get a little bit of everything, and we get that. Let's try. Let's move it up here. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Let's try. All right. End turn. Okay, Empire Mint. That's +5 on city if we get it built. Good. Blasteel construction is done. Glimpse of a new era. Thanks to the scientific progress of another empire, new legendary buildings and deeds are available. You must be fast. Only one empire will be able to achieve each of them and receive the benefits. The fuck? Oh, great. What the shit? Vine Snake. Okay, offense. I guess. Ready to fight. Where the fuck did you bastards come from? Oh, it's like a Hydra. Yeah, it's basically a Hydra. What is this? Positive morale. Okay, I want you here. I want you here, and I want my hero here. Okay, come on. Move faster. Dear God. They came from up north. Oh, there is another. Oh. Shit. I didn't even notice that the second one was over there. Hold on. They have a lot of health. No, I think we're better off doing this. We can kill this one and then try to figure out what we do with that one. All right, ready? No, 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 no. Focus fire. Focus fire. Why is it... Why do I take damage from that? All right, it's moving down. It's going to attack my hero. No, it's attacking my dudes. Okay, so the defending unit always gets to go first. Oh, they did... Wow, they did almost no damage. Okay, there we go. And yes, all units target. Launch. Yeah, I think the main problem as well is just my hero always seems to go before my golems, which again makes sense. The golems don't seem very fast, but it does mean that guys, what are you doing? We're done. What is going on? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it even bothered with that when we had already won. All right, Vine Stinks destroyed. Units experienced gain. Yay! Okay. Sentinel, okay, so they're now level 2. What did that do? I wish it would tell... Oh, now you tell me what their military upkeep is. Now you tell me where their military upkeep is. Why is it on that screen, but not this one? Why is it on the basic screen, but not on the more detailed screen? Okay, good question. Next question. He's just... The problem is he's my first hero. I don't really have a reason to put him in the city. I need him out on the front lines. Leading a siege. Lord, defender, inspirational leader. Security, military upkeep. No negative effects from winter. Why do I have a distinct feeling that is probably a good skill to have on any army? Grab this one as well, because I really don't want stuff to not show up when we do our investigations. All right, so firstly, I want you to go here. drop a terraformer. I keep forgetting it's left click. Right there. And then keep moving. Why do I keep hitting tab? Those are temple ruins. Let's search those. 30 dust, 7 science. Nice. And then more temple ruins over here. The Eye of Hurnas. Archaeological pieces deciphered by some of the Empire's foremost authorities have revealed something most intriguing. They suggest that the impenetrable security systems guarding a rare endless artifact in a Regan ruin will soon be disabled for a fixed period of time. That's the good news. The bad news is the evidence is ambiguous as regards to exactly the location of the ruin, with 2 sites being prime candidates. Worse, the wrong site is most likely to trigger aggressive defensive forces if explored. Great! All right, well, at least you got that. We got the 20 reward on influence. Good. The digs unearthed copious valuable materials, a large cache of endless writings, but a vessel capable of traversing the stars. There is no sign. Lilac is furious. Okay. What now? For such an academic and learned man, you'd never guess that Lilac could work himself into such a rage. Then last night, when the first expedition had explored every last antechamber in the scorched endless ruins, when the soldiers had exhausted from all the debris they cleared and not an inkling of the so-called starship materialized, Lilac's animal cries of frustration echoed through the ruins. The next day, his serenity finally returned, and his fire, a setback, he called the expeditions nothing more. With the new endless writings uncovered, together with his old research, he was certain new leads would be found. The endless were spacefaring gods, he said. The destruction throughout his ruins could only have been from successive launches of giant vessels. Calls for your renewed aid, pleading that as you will have come this far with him, do not abandon him now. He needs researchers, linguists, workshops, and more besides the prize will be great. Gain 20 additional influence once you increase your science output by 45. Okay. Every complaint can essentially boil down to old, janky, second 4X game by an indie developer. You should see Endless Space 1. Oh boy. Skill is extremely strong. Winters suck. Okay. Wait, what? Level. What? Didn't I? Yeah, no. What is it? Why was it still saying that he had a level up? Okay, this is slightly better because these are... Yes, these areas do actually have some food. So if we were to build a city up here... Oh, I think this is also the area that we need to go into to explore. So let's start exploring... It's also a fairly sizable province, but there's something over here which has me worried. Oh, science. Right. Sewers. Sewers. We need sewers. Yeah, we're working on that. Okay, close. Why does escape not close the screen? They've marked out the ruins on your map. Oh, okay, there's one there, and where's the other one? There. And it's a total coin flip, isn't it? It's gonna be a total coin flip, isn't it? God damn it. All right. End turn. So we drop the terraforming there. If we drop another one, if we drop a couple more around here. Oh, fuck. Who's that? Who the fuck is that? Justiciars, the Sisters of Mercy. Okay. You have 20 turns. I mean, yes, but... So wait, does the city not terraform around itself? Is you have to be using the different... Oh, of course you can't put it on there. That would make too much sense. Kinda? What do you mean kinda? It's either yes or no. Yes, right there. That's an oasis. Oh, that's an oasis. Oh, wait. If that's the case, let's build that there. Then we can build another one like over here. Volcano formers are required. Yes. Okay, so I'm thinking we put a new city here. That'll get it access to some good resources right off the gate and be right next door to an anomaly. And there's also some titanium deposits up here as well. Yes, this is Ak. So we need to find that other village that we're looking for around here somewhere. Go ahead and buy me another one of these. Is the cost increasing? Yes. Yes, it did. The cost is now 8, whereas this is 4. I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those then. The oasis will burn? Then what's the point of having anomalies if... Is it... I'm starting to really question my choice of faction if this is what we're going to keep running into. Like, how is this faction supposed to grow if they literally obliterate every good fucking terrain feature that they run into? That doesn't make sense. Knowing how 4X games work, that quite literally would be like the biggest fucking debuff you could possibly devise for a faction. It would be insane. Don't I have one of these up and running? Right? Pretty sure I do want the Empire Mint after that. Yes, please. I was being silly. Well, you gotta be careful with that because I don't know that you're being silly. Oh god, yeah, no, it's gonna. I have almost no faith that we're gonna actually get this museum up, but who knows? I'm not asking you to be sorry, Rogue. I'm more just doing it for the sake of content. But oh, here's hoping that works. Then it's gonna be 5 more turns before we get another production, and that's not really gonna change anything. So that's there. We have another one of these running. I think then we have to just kind of fall back and go build another one over here. Yep. Oh, there goes the sisters. I saw them moving. And right there. I keep right-clicking instead of left-clicking. There we go. All right. We want to investigate around here. That is someone's border, isn't it? That is someone's border, isn't it? That is absolutely someone's border. Oh, boy. Hi, guys. What are you doing? Just roaming around? Okay. Oh, what was that? No, game? There we go. You have encountered a new minor faction, the Arises. Huge, large, formidable, multi-headed hydras. They have hands with claws capable of manipulating basic tools, but tend to fight with large, fearsome jaws and teeth. Atypically viviparous, this fact has caused them to develop villages and social structures. Plus 0.5 movement per pacified and rebuilt Ariske's village on something units. I can't tell what that marker is. Okay, but is that the one? Locate the Arese's village, which has a marker on it, and destroy it. This one does not have a marker on it, so it's not the one we're looking for. But then the question is, which one is? Okay. All right. I don't think there's anything else we can do, though. Museum of Auriga is still a long way off. Can't do anything about that. Those are all going off. Volcanic terrain, barren soil, volcanic terrain, badlands. All right, keep moving. No, oh my, okay, I don't like that. It's hard to tell sometimes. The more you zoom out, the harder it is to tell where your guys can walk. Okay, so they're not, it doesn't have the marker on it. So that means it shouldn't be the one we're looking for, right? God, I hope so. And then we need to deal with, I guess we're going to double back and deal with these temples. Fine. There doesn't seem to be any indication as to which one we're supposed to go to, so we'll deal with that when we deal with that. I don't even know when we're going to be able to, I mean, if we can get a little bit more, why did my desk go down again? Oh, hi, fat centaur assholes. Go this way. I want to actually see what's up here. Why do they have to shape the provinces like this? Ugh. All right, go that way. Yeah, it costs 8 now, and it costs 6 for that. I don't, all right, let's keep going. We have no idea who's over here, but somebody is over here. Oh, winter has started. Great. The dark season, moderate, has begun. In winter, life and movement are more difficult. -1 vision on expansions, -1 vision on city tiles, -1 vision on fungal bloom, -1 vision on units, -1 food on terrain with food, -1 dust on terrain with dusts, -25% movement. Untamed Urkhans will not migrate during the winter. And now you will learn to hate the winter. This is gonna set back my food, isn't it? Okay, we still have enough, but it seems like trying to grow food during the winter is a fool's game. So as long as we are food neutral, I'm gonna put more people on production. Because that takes the museum down to 8 turns, which I think took like 4 turns off of its construction time. Ooh. It's also kind of weird how it makes the entire map look more monochrome, which is, it like takes all the interesting elements out of it and yoinks it away. You would think lava areas would make you immune to winter, but not. I mean, I think that's just more to show how devastating the winters on Auriga can be. Oh, and there's those pearls you mentioned, but I need a unit to go grab that, and I have none. Thanks, game. Population is growing. Yeah, so as long as our food is not going down, I don't see any point in trying to grow our pop during the winter, because it feels like you're fighting against the tide. Oh, actually, wait, no. Take one person and put him over here, because that gets us 5. Oh my god, if it treats it as us not having enough food production despite us having enough food production before the winter, I'm gonna be pissed off. You've got, please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Where is it? For a period of 5 turns. Does not count during winter, I don't think. What would I need? I would have to... No, why the fuck? Why did you... No, what the hell? 1. Okay, there we go. There we go. Because that gets us... That should count. So in the next 5 turns, we can get that. Museum of Auriga is 10 turns. We are losing money, but not much, which is fine. What I am going to do... Save game. If this is the wrong ruin, I'm just reloading and we'll go down to the other one. Or wait, can we fight this? What is... I mean, actually, I think we could take that. Attack of 42, defense of 60, damage of 39. Yeah, does it count as an infantry? It does. So our stone soldiers are fine against that. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. So it can only move 3 paces, right? So wait a second. If I pull back. One, two. No, it can still get to us. Damn. And our speed is also only 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3. No, he can get to us no matter what. Fucking A. Oh, we go before he does. Oh, never mind. Put all of our guys on the front line. We're just gonna go kill this guy before he even gets a turn. Fuck that. Yeah, launch. Go. Zero damage. 54. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, that's not nearly as much damage as I was hoping for. Still, we're weakening him. Yeah, no, my dudes are not doing so hot. All right, launch. Okay, 19 damage on the hero, but it's 0? What? 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 Why? Why? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. We beat him. That's... Huh? Rumblers are the preferred first minor faction for cultists in Morgwar. Probably because they give you a nice, good frontline combat unit, I'm imagining. Not 100% clear what the exact damage calculation is based off. Yeah, I kinda got that. Oh, hey, they gave us 80 dust. Nice. Okay, can I finish searching this? 30 dust and 7 science. Okay, and now we're going to make our way down here. Yeah, no, the Oasis, even though we volcano formed the area, the Oasis stayed. The Oasis stayed. So this is a good spot for a city. This is a good spot for a city. Mostly? Wait. -1. Wait, but I thought... Asshole, wait. How the fuck do I get any food then? Because these, I thought when we terraformed, these would have a similar, the red soil. What? It's winter, all food, but I get that, but that shows up in there. So like, +1 from terrain with plains, +1 from red soil, -1 due to winter, -1 from Born of Ash. Now the Born of Ash is the racial trait, it's not lava. But even when I change it to lava, the food is still at 0. Because there is no +1, there's just -1. It's just automatically 0, which means there's nothing. What the fuck am I supposed to do for food then? Anywhere. I'm confused. This feels like I can't expand beyond my home territory because there's no food. Please run faster. My God. Yeah, Emerald Effect has now gone, which means my fucking happiness dropped again. Great. Please tell me that quest is updated. Yes, okay, 4 turns, and we will be able to get pacification on these guys. Good, 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 good. It'll be 1 food when it isn't winter anymore. I hope you're right, because this feels like I'm just reading it wrong, and I feel insane. Museum of Auriga. I mean, if we can get it low enough, we'll be able to buy it, which is not bad. I know I'm right. Okay, I believe you, Tenwin. I'm just... When the game is obfuscating its own mechanics, I don't like it. Blocked by an ongoing movement. What the fuck do you mean an ongoing? There we go. Yes, the archaeologist was right. The artifact is a sight to behold, the craftsmanship otherworldly, and soon, no doubt, be adorning one very privileged individual. The Eye of Hernas can be equipped by heroes only, +15, whatever that is. +15, whatever that is, because we don't feel like telling me what any of this shit is. Why does it cost me money to equip it? We literally just found it. He was holding the damn thing. Powerful if gruesome talisman that gives the wearer all the skill, timing, and speed of the legendary Hernas warrior Usana the Bolt. Okay, haha, very funny. Okay, so yes, that's damage. That, and the lightning bolt is initiative. Thank you. Why does it cost me money just to... You cannot change your equipment. He literally picked it up. He was the one who went into the fucking ruin and picked it up. What the fuck? Well, that's not happening. I already know that's not happening. No, not even looking at that. It's not happening. I think it costs less if you're in your city, I think. Well, it doesn't fucking matter, so. Well, we're in our province now, so let's see. Nope, 30. Still costs 30. So only in, if it is in the city, then it's only in the city. He literally picked it up, and for some reason, the game charges me to put it on his inventory. Enter. You think it would at least be a thing of like, would you like to equip this on the hero that found it? If not, it's gonna cost you money to equip it to somebody else. Like, that would have been nice. Something. I heard sound effects. What the fuck is going on, game? Can't see a damn thing, and I have no idea who's out here. This is definitely someone's border. All the more reason to take control of this area and start. So then what do you do with empty provinces? Because, like, no city could grow here. It would have zero food. I don't even think it has dust. Yeah, it's just science and just production. There's nothing over here. You wouldn't be able to build anything. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Okay, sewer system. Good. That's another thing to add to the build list. Still in the middle of winter. Damn, if we keep going, we might actually get this wonder. I think you got a horrible random starting point. Especially, I mean, it's the canon map of Ariga, so I'm assuming they put, like, okay, these factions start in these areas no matter what. But that begs the question, like, if the whole point is to terraform and make things more lava-y. Okay, fine. Why is me terraforming and making the land more lava-y not actually helping me that much? If I'm going to be constrained in such a fashion, you'd surely think that terraforming would be a major boon, but right now it's not even getting me even with other territories. Well, if we want emeralds, this is going to be a great place to get it from, at least. There's 2 of them over here. There's a gold deposit over here. There's a dye deposit over here. Okay. All right. We just need to figure out what the hell we're doing. I'm not sure what the hell we're doing. There's these guys, but apparently that's not the correct village, so we need to keep looking. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so blue is the stuff we already have. That's good. Military science, +1 EXP per turn on army, unlocks mercenaries of the marketplace, unlocks the hero section of the marketplace. I'm guessing that's probably a good idea. That sounds like it would be a good idea. We're probably going to want that too at some point. It's worth noting the map is the canon map. I don't think that it's set with canon starting locations. It'd be hard to do with randomized factions and such. I mean, but if you're not using them, you'd think the game would have like weighted values to be like, okay, these are the factions you're starting with. These are where they're mostly going to start. I don't know. I don't know how this works. And you said you haven't played with the Ariga map, so you don't know how it works either. Okay. Increase the production of resources. Okay. Yep. Pacification. The eyes grow wide at the bounties you're able to produce. Truly, you'll be a leader worthy of an alliance. Okay. And ready to be assimilated. Oh, okay. This does give us some fast flying units. They're fairly squishy, but they look like they're amazing skirmishers. Sharp senses, range slayer, flying slayer, fast. That makes sense to me. Plus 5% initiative per pacified rebuilt media village on... Still don't know what that symbol is because I have not seen it on anything. Okay. This village has been pacified. It will provide its benefits to the Empire controlling this region. Okay. Flying scouts? I mean, there's only flying. That's not... I don't know. Dismiss. Wait, what? No. What? No. What do you mean? What the fuck? Simulate. Place a simulation of your Empire plan. Use this to prepare choices. That doesn't make any sense. You should have those units in your build roster. Yes, we do. The Arpuja. They're flying... Yeah, they're flying skirmishers. They're flying skirmishers. They have block, increased defense when attacked, range slayer, so to ranged and support units, sharp senses, defense against ranged attacks. Okay, so yeah, these are ranged unit killers. 30% damage to flying units. Can fly over ridges and cliffs and ignores line of sight. An additional battlefield movement and circular attack. Allows to attack all adjacent units with 50% damage. Okay, so yeah, they're meant to dive bomb rear lines and just tear them apart. You can upgrade them in the army screen. I know, they're right here. I see them. We can also give them a long spear instead. They only have torso and head protection. And no, I think an axe and a shield makes the most sense for them. Improved vision and sharp senses. So does that improve? No, it does not stack with the fact that they already have sharp senses. So the better choice would be something like Flute of the Clockwork Phoenix, which gives them even more movement. Giving them armor does not seem to slow them down at all, which is quite nice. So you kind of have no reason not to. We'll go ahead and apply that. I'm not building any right now. Okay, can I get you off? Is it actually assimilating it, or do I still need to do something here? No, it used my... Okay, I'm assuming that's done then. All right, all right. Still trying to get this going and turn. How do I know when the winter ends? Like, is it just random? Okay. Recovery from disabled. EXP per turn on units. That feels like it'd be pretty good. The other... Let's grab this because he has been fighting a lot. And dismiss. Should be a small timer in the corner. Nope. There is a thing here that says it is now winter, the dark season. Life and movement are more difficult, but it doesn't give any kind of... No, there's nothing. Oh, there we go. Hold on. At some point in the future, someone will return. You have only a vague knowledge of how many turns. Between 1 and 18. Yeah, no, it's a... Yeah, that doesn't tell me jack shit. That doesn't tell me jack shit. Oh, I have enough. But we are losing... Well, hold on. If I do that... and then immediately move production to dust. In fact, I don't need influence right now. Move that to dust there. That balances that out. Museum of Ariga auto build. We get it. And we get the wonder. Oh, and would you look at that? The winter ended. You're the first to complete the construction of the legendary building. No other empire can claim this stupendous feat. Museum is done. We're building a glass steel extractor. Summer has returned to Ariga, making everything lush and green. The altar of Ariga expansion has to be built to allow you to affect the winter effects by spending pearls. An enemy army is pillaging your... What the fuck? Where? What? No, they're not. Question mark? I'm confused. Also, why does it not zoom in on that when you first select it? Work calls? No problem, yourselves. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, what is it? Why? Where, how, who, and why? Why are you not telling me these things, game? You're literally like, your province is being raided. No, it's not? Question mark? There's no indication. That's being extracted fine. That's being extracted fine. That's being extracted fine. That's being extracted fine. And that's being extracted fine. You lie. You lie, game. And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, that gets us our food there. The glass steel extractor is already on course. We're actually, wow, okay, wow. You have one person there and suddenly it massively increases that. Okay. Should I even, I don't know how would I balance the food to actually get some decent expansion going here? Because it feels like it isn't. Like no matter what I do, it's gonna take a long ass time to get another pop. Oh, you automatically gain one from pacified villages. Oh, okay. +5 ninja unit production cost reduction. +1 pacified a rebuilt ninja village from, I still don't know what that symbol is. +1 from rebuilt village and vision from rebuilt village. Okay. Did the food return? No, it did. I told you. Why? What am I supposed to do with this? No matter where I've terraformed, there's no food. None. The only ones that have are the moss pearls and the oasis. Those are the only food sources up here. There's no food anywhere. What the fuck am I supposed to do with it? This is the only province with food. The only one. This is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do with it? Like, I guess I just go Mono City. I don't have a choice. What the fuck? There's no food. There's no food anywhere. This is an Ultra Savage run, I see. This might be undoable. I don't know how to do a single fucking city run on this. What the shit? You could expand using the Oasis? I mean, I can try. The problem is the moss pearls are the only other source of food and they're in a different province. What the fuck? Only lava tiles give food for the Kapaku. Then why can I not make any lava tiles? Oh, now you tell me it's being attacked. Fuck you, game. You straight up lie to me and make it impossible for me to find anything. And then you're like, oh, your stuff isn't under attack. Go ahead and move your armory further away. Oh, lol, look, now it is under attack. Who even's attacking me down here? Apparently, I can't afford to leave my territory now because the enemy is just gonna keep coming. What the fuck am I supposed to do? How do I get more lava tiles? How do I get more lava tiles? I have no lava, which means no food. What am I missing here? Glass steel extractor, Empire Mint. Okay, great, great. That'll help my money situation. I'm pretty sure they're going to have already destroyed my stuff. No, it's the fucking guys who are supposed to be my allies now. What the shit? Okay, the game is just trying to fucking kill me now, apparently. It has decided that I am unworthy of playing it and is going to fuck me over. This does mean we have enough where we can get the Center for Mineralogy, and that'll actually help. I guess they had an army out before you simulated them. And they made it so that that doesn't remove them? That's great to know. I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm pretty sure I lose this. I'm pretty sure I lose this. Return of the Urkins. The Urkin beasts are stirring as violent tremors shake the ground. Soon one will surely break through the crust, bringing threat and opportunity to all of Auriga's races. Why are they stronger? That is, when we last fought these guys, it was like their odds were over here. Now they're all the way down here. What the shit? Why do they have so much health? They have way more health than the ones before. What the crap? Can I see their... Did it use my template for these guys? That would be so fucking stupid. That would be incredibly goddamn stupid, right? There's no way they would do something like that. What the fuck is with this AI? No. Focus. Fire. Why do I have to be the one to tell you this every time? Something I wasn't accounting for. In ELCP, the flood food yield of all volcanic tiles is reduced by 1. Additionally, the Kapako Hero Heat of the Hearth has been modified to grant +2 food for districts on volcanic terrain. Notably, this bypasses the normal terrain restrictions for gathering food as one of the only ways for non-Kapako factions to gather food on volcanic titles. Support Geomancers gain the ability to temporarily volcano form the terrain around them at the beginning of every turn. What? Half of that didn't even make sense, so I have to get my support units in order to get more lava tiles. Is that the long and short of it? There's a 23% chance that we deal 0 damage. What the fuck? All right, go. Let's do it. What the fuck? My hero's gonna die, isn't he? No, okay, thank God. We got a critical defense. The Kapako were too strong and made it into a buff mechanic instead. How does that make any sense? How am I supposed to... So I need my support Geomancers to have any chance of doing anything. Without them, I lose. Why am I taking 40 plus damage on every fucking attack? He's gonna attack my... Oh no, he's... What the fuck? Okay, he moved and then... Nothing happened. Okay, and then we attacked and a little bit of damage happened. Okay. And he got a critical defense, which means we dealt no damage. No, everyone attack him. Kill him, please. Either that or a Kapako governor. Did he just critical defense? No, thank Christ. Good Lord. There we go. Okay, last of the raiders are down. Thank Christ. Okay, we're just gonna stay. Can I? No, I wanted to see what their... Can you show me their stats? No, their actual stat... It won't show me the breakdown on their shit, will it? I'm almost will... Hold on. 137 health, 42 defense, right? With 6 speed. 137 health, 6 speed, 42 defense. No, they're just... They didn't have the stats of the first group, but they didn't use my template, but in fact, their template's even stronger than my template. I don't even know. I don't even know. We're gonna hang out here and let him heal and try to keep anybody else from coming near our shit, because I got nothing else I can do. Okay, Empire Mint only needs 1 more turn, then the sewer system. Then, honestly, we're probably gonna... honestly... 2, 3... Yeah, I'm just gonna move these guys up. After we get the sewer system, we're just gonna build 3 more stone sentinels, and that way we'll have 5 total. I'll be able to have a full army of 4 of them in here, and the 5th one is gonna be set to auto-explore and just start wandering around the map. And I'll probably start building more of them, but we need to keep moving from there. The Empire Mint will help with that. 7 turns until that's done. I need more pop for probably for research, because God, we don't have any. There we go. Empire sewer system for 115. Auto buy. Just get it. Get it and get our stuff back up. Oh, great! This is our first... Oh, joy. Your presence is welcome. May you grow prosperous and fat. Oh, joy. Our first neighbor is the fucking necrophage. And I can't grow jack shit. Your bad luck shows its presence again. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I guess... Unit cost reduction. We're gonna need this. We're going to need this. Because... so I do have one advantage, is that once I get the thing that makes it so my stone golems have no upkeep, I'm just going to start spamming stone golems across the board. I have no reason not to. Bad luck of epic level. I guess, motherfuckers, we're getting our asses handed to us by the game itself. Ugh. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Mercenary market's still 5 turns away because we don't got no fucking research. 4 turns until a dust eclipse and 11 turns minimum until we hit another winter. If it's any consolation, there's only 2 factions below us on the score ranking, one of which is the necrophage. So we might have a chance. I don't see how we'll have a chance once he starts building more cities, but... Oh, he already has an army here. 50% bonus. Use it. Just use it. Use it. Use it. Hello, fucking foragers. Can I convince you to get the fuck off my lawn? Units leveled up. Oh, the militia can level up. That's nice. Wait a second. Can I... Oh, you can't modify the militia? That's kind of annoying. Get the fuck off my property. I own this rock. It's pressed. And as I own this rock, it's practically everywhere. So what happened? Surely he's not just allowed to go into my territory, right? Like, there's, like... I mean, he's gonna declare war on us anyway, so there's no fucking point in not killing him. The opposing troops made a successful retreat. Motherfuckers! You son of a bitch, get off my lawn. Alright? Get off my lawn. Oh god, what now? Untamed Urkins move between neutral regions they control, every once in a while spawning roaming armies of lice. Urkins can be tamed by combat or by feeding. Get off my fucking lawn, you assholes! Tamed either by combat or by feeding them with specific luxury resources. Once tamed, they grant the luxury and strategic resources of the region they control, can be relocated or can switch into their army form. The Urkin training screen, okay, gives them new powers to unlock. So this is the Urkins, and their main thing is meant to be used with the plant people, but obviously that's not happening. Get the fuck off my lawn! Oh, they took damage by moving through my territory. Get fucked, assholes. Okay, where's the militia? I thought the militia were... What is with my health bars? What? What the fuck? Why are my health bars halved, but they're not? What happened to the militia? What is going on here? What? You actually take damage by retreating. Oh, okay. The militia spawn is automatic. Okay. I am so confused. Oh, okay. Well, they're so far back, they're not going to be able to help, but thanks. I actually don't want my hero to move forward. He's only got 92 health. I'm actually worried he's going to die. Can I... Fuck it. Whatever. I am so confused by this game's combat system at this point. Okay. Did that kill him? Yeah, okay, that killed him. That killed him. Good. They're gonna move forward. And get absolutely bodied. Okay. I'm fine with this. Just order him back then? I mean, what is this fortification stuff? What is it? So wait, I didn't take damage? I hear you do not have a good time in this game. More just my luck has been absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. More a confusing time. Yeah, I would say that's the proper way to put it. What does fortification... What the fuck? So I didn't take damage from that? I am very confused. Go sit in the city for right now. Hopefully that'll speed up your healing. God, I hope so. Fortification acts as a shield. Okay. I think. I love how you're the only source I really have on decent knowledge of this game, Tenwin, and you're just like, I don't know. Okay, we're starting to get some more stone sentinels. Good. Where's the stone? Really? Are we really playing this game right now with you fuckers? Worse, they count as cavalry, so I don't even get a bonus for fighting them. Check in the city? I would love to. There we go. So, form. No. Okay. Why? Huh? There we go. Okay. 3 units. There we go. Okay. Plausible deniability. That. Okay, militia are here. Those guys will be built soon. Fuck it. I wanna... Oh, we're gonna have the dust eclipse soon, so we need this shit. And then... 17 turns for an industrial megapole. Plus 25 production per level on the industrial megapole. Minus 20% district cost on Empire can only be built once in the world. Dust eclipses are near universally good. Oh, okay. Should I just... Maybe I should go for the wonders. If I'm gonna be stuck on one fucking city for God knows how long, maybe I just double down on getting the wonders. Fuck it. The pearl is still there? I know. So that would get me 4 food, 4 industry, 4 that. That gets me 6 food. 3 of each. That gets me 4. Okay. It's so weird you can't build on the ruins. That's such a weird fucking system for that. You do have good industry bonuses, yeah. Henry Cavill started doing shit in this deal with Amazon for 40k. He had done, I see. I mean, I've been hearing rumors about that for like 3 years now. I'll worry about that when they actually give us something concrete, which they still haven't. I guess that we can try that and do it right after I get my soldiers done. Because once we get the soldiers done, ooh, if I can get the soldiers done, and after we get that next pop growth, and then we double down on production to get it quickly so that nobody else can build it. From Nimation, apparently, from people who done last in 2024. Oh, I don't know. Every couple of months we get another thing like, ooh, Henry Cavill's working on a 40k series. Ooh, Henry Cavill's working on a 40k series, and nobody has any details. Nobody has any concrete information on anything. Okay. Sure. Great. That's great. Okay, so the last unit is being built as we speak. Let's go ahead and turn. Can you guys just fuck off? All right. Yes, please. Thank you. Goodbye. There we go. Another stone sentinel. The arrival of a dust eclipse. A twilight of shimmering light and sparkling dust. What sorcery causes this summer phenomenon is known only to a few, but none are immune to the mysterious effects. Dust blizzards blow over Auriga. Strange dust activity on temple ruins. Dust confluxes emanate from the land, granting EXP and temporary boost to armies collecting them. Shaman's knowledge. During the eclipse, Kapaku shamans can locate confluxes in their own and explore neighboring regions and enjoy increased effects from these confluxes. Okay? Your act of aggression during Cold War will no longer be tolerated. Come on, dude. You're a fucking necrophage. You were going to declare war on me anyways. Shut up. I know how this works. Can I not just tell it to just go? Just go. Don't sit there. Just go. There we go. Okay, this army is now full up. He has 4 units of stone sentinels. I mean, at least we know if he's an actual good actor with an XYZ reason why the show sucked. We know he seems to be a decent actor. We'll see how he does with everything else with this. Like, I don't know. I'm just one of those people who's like, yeah, like 5 years ago when this was first pitched as, oh, it's actually happening. Yeah, I was excited, but that was 5 years ago. Get back to me when there's some actual concrete fucking shit to work with. It's been 5 years of Henry Cavill's working on a 40K series. Oh, did you hear? Henry Cavill's actually working on a 40K series. Oh, Henry Cavill's going to be working on a 40K series. It's been 4 or 5 years of this. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not one of those people who's just like, oh, I need to hear more detail. No, give me something concrete. Until then, I don't give a shit. I don't. I really don't. It's not worth my mental energy. Thank you very much. It's just been 5 years of this shit, and I'm done. I'm done. Okay. One more turn for that. Good. We're making a shit ton of money. Okay, so how does the museum work? When do you get to upgrade that? Because it said there was levels with it. All right, let's go grab this pearl. So did that literally get us? Oh, 3 pearls. Okay, 3 pearls. Now, what are these? Let's head over this way. You guys did get the upgrades, right? Yes, good. All right. So this is Dust Eclipse will end in 5 turns. Okay. So what I think we're gonna do, that's 1 turn for that. How much is this? If I move you over here, we lose only 3 income there, and we can cut a turn off the industrial megapole. And we should be getting 2 from that, right? Yes, 2 per turn. Good. Oh, wait, there's new. Oh, so there's just new events that spawn in the temples. Yes, okay, that's interesting. Also, didn't even realize there's an island out here. That's somebody else's border. So not only can I not expand anywhere, I am already surrounded. Thank you, game. I love it. Fuck jackasses. Mercenary market has been completed. Industrial megapole is being worked on. There we go. Our beachhead has been created. Shaman's insight has been researched. Stone sentinels have no military upkeep. The fractures in our society run deep. Whether we will share this land or conquer it, we know not, but at least we have the makings of an army that can guard us from outside threats. Most pleasing of all, the stonemasons' tinkerings have offered us even more powerful golems. From the Journal of Custodian Actil. We are united in survival, but the fault lines grow. Our leading geological expedition, Overseer Elohis, returned only to be ambushed by an angry crowd. They jostled the Endless, accusing it of deceiving the Kapaku and demanding it admit the truth of why its people sent us to Auriga. I know not what truth they imagined, but their accusations have found sympathy among many a passersby. An open riot seemed imminent until cooler heads prevailed. Privately, my mind began to worry of these ideas. Are we being turned into tools to destroy an ancient enemy of the Endless? Are we part of a cruel entertainment or experiment? Or are we, as Elohis maintains, simply unlucky to find the planet inhabited? Custodian Tua stands fast to the latter, even more than the high priest of the Temple of the Savior. She is the one who has become the figurehead of the Endless Defenders. The Endless saved us from the machine, she railed. Do we so easily forget? The Overseer has forsaken its people. Overseer Lohis has forsaken its people, its home, and its physical form so that we may benefit from its wisdom and survive this world. Remember, we Kapaku are certainly fallible. A pink fabulous border, yep. She still burns for the Magma Council's refusal to address the machine incursion early enough. To our great shame, to my great shame, most of us thought them innocent visitors, and who paid the greatest price for that willful ignorance? The Haku clan, Tua's clan. So we find ourselves split on the other side of the fissure that runs deeper by the day, the doubters and the defenders. I don't know who to believe. All I know is that there is no going back. In spite of its harsh wilderness, hostile races, and strange climates, this place is now our home. With our forces strong, the time has come to thoroughly survey this land. Search both ruins by a ray of light in the regions of Omnivar and Weishul to make sure you defeat anyone standing in your way. I believe there's Omnivar, but I don't know where Weishul is. This region doesn't even have a name, which does not help me. Oh. Is that? What is? Is that one of the thingamajigs? The giant beetle thingies? Urkon. Yeah, that's them. Oh, it just... What the fuck? Why am I getting random fucking... Okay, well, they're there. There's temples there. Okay, so not all temples get new events, but some do during the eclipse. Okay, so grab this. Or not? What? Okay, population has grown to 6. Yes, thank you. I want you to take that and throw it in here. How are we doing on... That takes it to 13. And 12. And 11. So I'm going to double down on production to try and get this... wonder built. Because I don't think we have a choice in the matter. Our options are just too fucking limited. Wait. Why are these glowing? I'm confused. Nothing else new there. Okay, I guess, yeah, go back to the temple and do a search. Strange dust activity. The faint glimmer leads your troops to long lost treasure. Okay. Kapaku's special effect due to the dust eclipse. Okay. I'm still baffled. I'm still baffled. Like, I just don't know what it wants me to do. I try to terraform, it doesn't give me any advantages. I don't terraform, and I can't go anywhere. I don't know. We can't get any food. Alright, you. Oh, right. I was going to, new army. Hello. And you are just, so let me double check this. Right, there's no upkeep. 0 upkeep. Upkeep does not exist. You should make a settler and send it to the Oasis. I'm not going to be able to defend that. If they send even a single army, I'm dead. I mean, the Oasis can support a tiny settlement, but I don't know. I still want to get the industrial... Like, if I'm stuck on one city for the most part, I need wonders. You won't be able to defend an area without a city either. I know! It's ridiculous. All right, let's go this way. Oh, he's already out of movement. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I guess we need these guys. Because fuck me, we're gonna have a problem without them. Okay, I guess, okay, so I'm touching these. What does it do? There we go. Reduces upkeep. That doesn't matter. Health regen. Okay. Additional attack. Okay. So... Is there something there? The yellow glow leads me to believe there's something there, but... And ignores movement penalties due to terrain. Okay. And then, where'd that free unit go? There he is. Auto explore. Just auto explore. Just gonna send you out to auto explore, and I'm gonna start moving you back up here, and I guess we'll build the city by the oasis, because that's our only option. Stone Sentinels have reached level 3. Again, I wish I knew. Okay, so wow, that is a massive health increase. Okay, so initiative, attack, damage goes up a decent amount as well, but defense and life go up massively. So you're not really improving your ability to deal damage, but leveling up massively increases your defensive capability. I see. I see. All right, end turn. Yeah, no shit that I fucking failed that. There was no way in hell I was going to get another 2 population, you piece of shit. Be the first to gather at least 30 units of 1 luxury resource at the end of a turn in order to gain the reward. I don't even know. Okay, whatever. You're going that way. Stone Sentinels have leveled up. Yeah, am I missing some? No, it's just gold. It's just gold for some reason, and there's no explanation why. All right. 9 turns on this. There's no way in hell we're gonna be able to build it fast, but I mean, we just kind of hope. Just kind of hope. The industrial building will be nice. The 25 flat bonus to industry is good, and reduces district cost, which is also really nice. Wait, district cost? Is that like, wait, what's a district? These don't cost anything. What is it talking about with districts? Yeah, I'm not seeing a cost on these. What is it talking about? Happiness cost? Maybe? I don't know. We got the sewer system, so we are sitting at 100%, which is giving us a nice bonus. Minor faction is assimilated by your empire. Each pacified village offers incremental bonuses. Industry production cost? Maybe? It just says district cost. Doesn't say... Yeah, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. The more I wonder about it, the less we're going to be able to do before the stream ends. So let's just keep moving. The dust eclipse is almost over, so... Okay, you leveled up too. Thank you. Why didn't you just pick up the pearl? Why didn't you just pick up the pearl? You're right. Did you seriously walk down here, then walk back? Are you fucking kidding? Great. Even the auto explorer is trying to fuck me over now. Even the auto explorer is trying to fuck me over. Yay, dust. Thank you. I don't even know anymore. I just don't. We're not gonna be able to have enough money to actually do anything about that, are we? Do I have enough food? I do have enough food to double down on that. Okay, good. We're gonna use the money to buy the settler while the industrial thing continues building, and then we will go from there. Okay. He moved over here, then moved back. That's all he did is his exploration. I don't... Yeah, settler done. Oh, now he moves on it. Thank you. Strange effects of sweeper we have departed. And then he moved... Okay, the auto explorer's just... Now it's just pissing me off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. What in the fuck? Auto explore my ass. The environment is annoying. Yeah, that's putting it mildly, Tenwin. 3 turns in the same 3 squares. Just... It's off now. It's not getting turned back on anytime soon. What I want from you is go over here so you can provide some line of sight. Oh, you can't because you wasted all of your movement. Where's my settler? Get over here. I don't care. Just move. Oh, fuck me. Please tell me that's not a settler. It's not. Okay. If that's the case, I say we go kill them. Apparently they're just gonna fight. What the fuck? Oh, that's a hero. Oh, I missed that. Okay, Army attack boot. What level is he? He's only level 2. Okay, Necrodrone is a flying unit. You do outnumber them. Yeah, I know. I can do the math. Regular foragers. I'm more just worried. What is his attack? 82 to my 77. Defensive 63 to my 55. I'm more worried my hero is going to do his usual bullshit of I'm going to run in because I go first and then get swarmed by the entire army. Unit will take an offensive stat by default. When respective orders cannot be fulfilled, unit will take a defensive stat by default. Okay, manual, ready to fight. You've encountered a new minor faction, the Sisters of Mercy. Small but respected nation, living simply well through solidly constructed towns, a recent offshoot of other humanoid peoples. They are content to dedicate their lives to giving mercy where and how they deem it is most needed. Justikar Infantry. Block, disease immunity, infantry slayer, sharp senses, benediction. +5 health regen per pacified or rebuilt village in the Empire. Okay. They are weakened, which is good. Okay, he's going dead last. But he's close enough. So the question is, do we go after him or do we go after something that's a bit weaker? Speed of 3. Plot-wise, does this game take place? Plot-wise, I'm assuming this, you don't mean does, because that means a question. This game takes place before Endless Space 2, considering the Vultures left to reget and the Sister Mercy in some of the bonus pop that the Vultures get at the start of the game. Yeah, I remember. I remember that. I'm gonna move you there. I'm gonna move you over here. So I'm thinking the first turn we should try to kill his support units and then surround him with my full army. I think that's how we want to do this. The foragers are range slayers for the most part. 20% damage on volcanic tiles. So does that apply to the map as well? I'm assuming it does, which means I need to terraform more out here. If we're going to have full combat bonuses, I need to be doing that. +3 initiative, +1 movement, +1 battle movement. Wow, their battle movement without that would be incredibly low. Okay. All right. Ready? No, actually, I want you. Okay, wait, what? These attack odds don't make any sense. So we would be better off attacking him? I'm confused. Yes, we would be. I think. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, because if I can deal 87 damage with him, and then decent chance of 28 damage with him. Hold on. Yes, I want the whole army to go after him, if possible. The sooner we kill their general, the better. Do it. Ow! Good. 72 damage. That's good. He's down to 74 hit points. They are just going all the way over here. Good. Oh, wait. 54 damage to my... I thought my guys had decent defense. Okay, they did some poison or something. Oh, come on. Well, and they can't get to him now, so they're going to have to engage these guys. And do barely any damage. And 0. What the fuck? Wait, these guys didn't even go. What the shit? All necrophage units give disease. Disease immunity. Okay, well, they attack. Okay, fair. The golems have disease immunity. Fair enough. Disease is spread to adjacent. Well, that doesn't fucking matter. All of my units did practically nothing. I need you guys to attack them. I need you to attack them. And I guess I need you to attack them. 75% chance. The damage received from the attack is reduced. Yes, I get that. What? Okay, wait. Wait. This, I wasn't even looking at this. This doesn't add up to 100. How is there a 60% chance to do normal attack, a 75% chance to do a standard defense, and a 25% chance to take no damage? How? What? My brain glanced at it and just assumed, oh, it must add up to 100. It doesn't at all. Old game jank. No, that's not jank. That's just wrong. Also, I swear to God, if this guy manages to get a critical defense on 3 of my fucking units again, because he took damage from this guy and then took no damage from anything else, despite it only being a 25% chance. Yeah, let's just fail that 1 in 4 multiple times in a row. Fuck you. Launch. No, now he got a critical defense on my hero too. My hero's dead. Surprisingly, well, no, because he's gonna get disease and then he's gonna die. And there they go. No, they're not going after my hero. I'm honestly shocked. So, how am I taking so much damage? And enough. Have I attacked normally once with my guys and gotten any? Nope, there's another critical defense. We're gonna go for like 6 of 6 on critical defense. How? You go after him, you go after him. You go after him, you go after him, you go after him. My hero's dead no matter what I fucking do. That is a wonderful question. Fucking like, let's see here. 0 damage. Both of these guys attacked, did 0 damage both turns. So that's 4 for 4 on critical failures. He's attacked once, critical failure, 5 for 5. He's attacked twice, critical failure twice, 7 for 7. 7 for fucking 7. On all of my infantry. What the fuck am I playing? Oh, and technically, my hero did deal damage, but he did still get a critical damage, critical defense. It just reduced it a lot. It just didn't reduce it entirely. So I've attacked like over a dozen times, only 2 of which have been actual successful attacks. What in the fuck am I playing? And I'm still taking damage. And there we go. He's down, I hope. Yeah, and we're both dead. Great. I don't and so he's still defending and I'm still not doing any damage. There we go. For the first time, I've dealt more damage than I've taken. fuck is going on? I don't understand. 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 And there's another critical fail. There's another critical fail. Would you like to make it another one? There's a reason the Stone Sentinels get no upkeep. Oh yeah, I love having a basic infantry unit that can't even fight the Horde faction's basic infantry unit. This is insane. So, is he dead? Is he dead? Or is he just injured? I don't... What is happening? What is going on? Okay, whatever. Inspect? No, no. Lose your changes. Yes, because I don't want that. If you had lost, he would be sent back to the capital to heal. Okay. Give me more movement. Yes. Okay, I am. Okay, so now my infantry keep up mostly with my cavalry. Good. Good, I guess. I am so lost. I am so lost. End turn. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, and I do not know. You need geomancers badly, I guess? I have no fucking idea. Get the hell up here, please. Now. Move back onto the... I sure hope we get more healing on this part, because we're fucking... Good Lord. Okay. I guess we're good. I still have nothing that I can spend influence on, so... Fuck me, I guess. You. No, I know exactly what I want to do with you. Come down here and go talk to the centaurs, please. Come on, move it. Thank you. No, I just want you to go to sleep here, okay? Go to sleep here. Until it's time to go. We could build another burrow. We need more of these for the Altar of Ariga. I don't see any more pearls around my zone, unfortunately. I need like 2 more in order to get this built. So, that's not happening. And turn! What is this? And there goes the Titan Bones. So... Okay, we lost a little bit of approval, but not too much. 6 turns until the Wonder is done. And then I'm probably gonna throw a bunch of guys... I need to throw guys into research. I just need to. Yep, you just stay there. Okay, yes, they do... Well, the golems heal quickly on lava. The hero doesn't at all. He gained like 9 hit points. What the fuck? Yeah, you guys have a long way to go. Get moving. How long on Geomancers? 4 more turns. Okay, industrial megapole, yep, working on that. You come down here. Please don't attack my guys, alright? Parlay. Gift 8 emeralds. Are you fucking... Now I wish I hadn't used the emeralds back at the beginning. I could have done this immediately. Candy leader of the people is trying to develop a better commercial base for the village by getting a robust public market set up. Unfortunately, the goods available are simple and often uninteresting. We provide something a bit more compelling to fill the stalls. It would improve the market. All right. Unfortunately, the best emerald slots are over here, and I can't get to them. There are 2 of them up here, so once we get that built, at least, we will be able... We should check the market, see what the price of heroes is right now. 200 or so dust. Or are those units? I don't know. Are those units? Those are just units. Where's... Ah. Bela the Bat, Sarah from the Roving Clans, Satessa from the Morgwar, Walters, Broken Lords, Necrophages, Grand Cleric Akuma III for the Kapaku. The Governor might help. Yeah, they're... Oh, wow, they're twice as expensive, so... Son of a bitch. All right. Well, we're not getting that anytime soon. Move here. Found city. Right here. 6 food. There we go. Right. It's wrong button. There we go. Okay. Basic city. Yeah. No food. No nothing. Good God. Good God. It's going to take 7 turns to get 1 pop. Oh, my lord. Okay. First things first. Get a mill foundry going and put that person on this, please. I know we lose out on money. I don't care. And I want you in the actual city to defend it. And hopefully to heal. Because God knows you need it. What did this bring? Why did this come up? The minor faction of Reese's is ready to be assimilated to your empire. What? I thought we... Huh? Oh, no, Reese's. The Reese's are ready to be assimilated. Why can't I then? Assimilate 30 influence. I have... It hasn't been pacified yet, has it? Right. Then why does it say it's... ready to be assimilated? No, it's not. You lie. You'll need tech to assimilate multiple. Oh, so it's lying doubly over. Great. Thanks, game. I love it when you lie to me straight to my face multiple times over. Enter. I don't even know what we're doing right now. Oh, and there goes all my income because the winter started. Okay, we're not... Okay, -1 food per turn. That is... Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Keep working on the industrial megapole. This city's dying, isn't it? Can I click on my city? Thank you. Surprisingly not. Thank God for the oases. We're barely making any money, though. Okay. Well, there are some pearls. Thank you for grabbing that. That gets us up to 11. Then you're going to come over here. Okay, we can't relay orders. Good to know. So once you're done with all of that... 2 food. Well, it'll be 4 food come the summer. So 4 food and 4... 3? 1, 2, 3. 4 dust. You make that's what I'm looking at right now. That's what I'm looking at right now. Would sharing a border with these guys be of any value to me? Like, does that change anything? Or even better, if I can build another building there, will it allow me to... Does having them inside the city limit do something? Or does it not? Do you know? Does anyone know? Not really, I don't think. Okay, then we're gonna build out this way. Okay, so Center for Mineralogy is gonna take a back seat to the altar because the altar is, yeah, +5 approval, +3 food, +2 influence. Yeah, no, we're getting that. The industrial megapole only needs 5 more turns. I don't think, especially with everyone else's economies being limited during this time, we should be able to finish this relatively quickly. Getting the mill foundry up and running, that's only 139, but I don't have any income right now, so... Alright, just end turn. And then once we get that, what's the cost on some of these? Okay, Geomancers can now be built. Good. Geomancers can now be built. What? Majestic creatures. You may not have seen or heard them, but one of the greatest marvels of Auriga's diverse wildlife is the stunning skyfin. They've been called flying carpets, lizard angels, floating dreams, and other odd names. Famed not only for their beauty, but their rapid movement and their ability to harvest strategic resources, any leader of an empire would want one. Luck it seems is with you, as a skyfin has been spotting alone across the walls of Auriga. Perhaps it could be yours. You gain control of the skyfin. Where? Your expansion gives us a common frontier. Think of it as a line in the dirt. One side your city, other side your death. Okay. Where the fuck? There is no way in hell I am getting to that. Thank you for the quest that will never be done, game. I appreciate it. New empire plan will be done. Save up your influence. What am I going to use it on? I still don't even know who this is. Yeah, get over here. All right, and winter is going to last 1 to 10 turns. Good to know. So what do these actually do? The tower acts as a defensive shield. Gain 2 additional, striking those who would come and do your empire ill. Plus 10 fortification on defensive tower. Plus 0.3 retaliation damage per whatever, per fortification on tower defense unit. Spread across all units of an unfriendly army at the start of the turn. Okay. Stockpile. Creates food stockpiles. Requires you to use the pearls to do that. Okay. And Nyctalopian Lens. Provides immunity to winter vision penalties on city and regional buildings. Also 10% bonus to research, which is not bad. Second winter. Wow. So you can already have these unlocked by third winter, which seems essentially stone of resources to use. Stores of resources to use later. Okay. Oh, may as well grab that while we're out here. And then double back to the city. Okay, end turn. Oh, research. I still don't have second tier research unlocked. God damn. I suppose I should be lucky that they gave me that. Public library, we're gonna need that. You need one more? Okay. Plus 10 food during summer, 15 across the board. Advanced alloys is really good. Yeah, I think we're gonna need it because our fucking stone golems suck. Yeah, you're going there next turn. Why are you not in the city? What are you... What? No, you're supposed to be in the city. There we go. That gets us 9. How do we... Oh, okay, waiting until we build it. Fair enough, fair enough. We're not making any money. And the winter can last between 1 and 9 additional turns. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Good lord, the healing. I mean, I know that our healing is disabled if we're not in volcanic provinces, but you'd think then that if we're in our volcanic province, we'd have decent healing. But we don't. It's like every possible benefit that could come from me playing the way the game is telling me I should be playing is like, no, you're not. Okay. You're done here. I want you to head this way. The Sentinels do, not you. That's still... No. Well, no, that doesn't... No, that doesn't... Wait, what? No, there's nothing on here that improves their healing rate. There's nothing on here that improves their healing rate. It's supposed to be a faction ability, isn't it? Armies have health regen on volcanic terrains. Kapako units and heroes gain bonus stats on volcanic terrains in battle. Okay, whatever. Moving on. I want to get this industrial megapole done before we end the stream, which is in like 5 minutes, so there's nothing else I can do during the winter really anyways. one more turn for that. Good. You're suffering due to picking a bit of a more complex fashion. This also seems screwed over by the ELCP. Yep. Didn't even realize that was a thing. Okay, we built the first legendary building of the second tier. Industrial Megapole. Thank God. Summer has returned. The Altar of Ariga expansion has been... Yes, I know, game. I'm working on it. Where's you? Come over here. Grab those, and grab those. Thank you. That gets us up to 19 pearls. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna send you... No, I keep doing that. The Arises Minor Village. What? No! Do not... Oh. Oh. Okay. Village is already pacified. Wait, what? Huh? So, can I rebuild it or not? Okay. I'm just getting confused now. I'm gonna call it there. We're gonna save. We will be back with more tomorrow. And we'll see if... Okay, what? Who? Oh, right, that's that dude. The map is both bigger and smaller than I thought it was. Okay, regardless. From the city, you can rebuild it. I can? Oh, great. The city that can barely build anything is going to be in charge of... Ah, yeah, okay. So does that mean it automatically comes under my control pacified? Because that would be useful. Okay, regardless, I saved. We're done. I got to call it here. I got stuff that I got to do. We will be back tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you everybody, especially a lot of the Underrail people, for showing up and supporting the new game. We're going to be playing Endless Legends for a bit while I figure out what else we're going to do. And Endless Legends 2, once that comes out as well. Hope you all have a glorious rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you have a good start to the week. I'm desperately hoping mine will be. Have fun? Yep, I plan on it. I hope everybody does. And again, thank you, Rogue, for the gift subs. Thank you, Rogue, for the gift subs. Hot damn, man. All right, that's going to be it for me today. Have a good one, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.